Doing today? I got my Christmas decorations up. As you can see, we're feeling festive here on the moon. We do it here to the earthly calendar. It's one of our mini holdovers. All right, cool. I got the chats up here from X, Rumble, and YouTube. Glad everybody's here. Of course, this is Moonbase. I'm your host, Harrison Smith. I'll be joined shortly by Lebanon John, I'm sure. We're trying to go live at 8, start a little earlier. We figured out people like it like a little earlier. Now, I got a surprise for you today. In fact, I'm going to enlist your help today, chat. I'm going to enlist your help in remembering the year. We're getting to the end of the year of our Lord 2025, and what a year it's been, and how many amazing and terrible things have occurred in the last 365 days, and a lot of them have been caught on tape. And so I've decided to compile as many as I could remember, and I need your help remembering ones that I've forgotten. And hopefully, you'll be reminded as well of many of the things that have occurred over this year. So, I put together a little compilation, and I do this every year. Not this. Usually, I do a year in review episode, and it's like the hardest thing to do because how are you supposed to boil down everything that's happened? When you have so many insane headlines, when you have so many insane videos, 3 hours is not sufficient to sum up an entire year. And so I always embark on this endeavor, and I end up bogged down in the mud, usually sometime around March in my timeline. And I'm just like, what am I doing? How can I go on? How can I keep looking at all this stuff and determine what's more important than what? I mean, even just off the top of my head and over the last few weeks, you have things like Britain is abandoning jury trials and Canada is no longer giving you religious exception for free speech, meaning they're going to ban parts of the Bible. And there's all these headlines. It's like, this seems like a big deal. This seems like it should be something as a marker of our decline as the human species, like a point that we're going to want to remember in the future. But it's not exactly a major topic of conversation. It's not like the story that gripped everybody. And what we do, our realm of information is so peculiar. I can never say that word. And you guys can't tell me how to say it. You're communicating by fonts. I'll just say strange. And I forgot why I was saying the word peculiar. What is the word? I'm gonna figure this out. Peculiar. Because I can say it if I'm not on air. This is the thing. When I'm not on air, I've never not been able to say this word. When I'm not broadcasting live, this word flows like nothing. But as soon as I go live, I lose the ability to say this particular word. So peculiar. It's a shitty word anyway. Why would I even care? Fuck peculiar. Or whatever the word is. I'm going to say queer. Queer is a word that means the same thing, right? Lebanon John's supposed to be here soon. He said he's on his way. Also, I'm using Streamlabs now, and man, between this and Rumble Studios, I mean, it's night and day. There's no comparison. It's amazing. However, for some reason today, the window's all messed up. So the more I expand it, the smaller everything gets. It's crazy. It's crazy. So anyway, I can't see the whole studio for some reason. I have to like scroll around to find the studio. It's insane. It's not my fault either. I want to make that perfectly clear. What was I saying? Guys, what was I talking about? So I'm going through all this stuff, and I'm trying to find the most important, impactful, meaningful videos and compile them all. So peculiar. Thanks, Bill Gates is killing everyone. He did it. He spelled it phonetically. Peculiar. Peculiar. Warren was fired today. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't know why. I feel more black-pilled in the afternoons. Even though I hate the mornings, in the afternoons, I feel like I'm angrier. And it's funny because I feel like Owen kind of had that reputation of being black-pilled in M4s. And I'm like, was it just the time slot? Am I becoming him now? It's odd. It's strange. It's metaphysical. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this thing I have around me. All right, enough of that serious business now. So I've begun to compile a collection of what I consider to be the most important videos of the last year. Lebanon John has joined us. John, I'm adding you to the stage. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Hey, good evening, everyone.
You're just in time, man.
Thanks for joining us for Christmas on the Moon.
It's Chris. Did you see my decorations? Check us out.
That's awesome, man. I love it.
Do this. There you go. That's kind of cool, right?
Yeah, it's good, man. It's kosher. I'm not offended.
You have a gingerbread man. Yeah, I mean, obviously, there's not anything actually Christmassy. It's just like candy and stuff.
Well, you don't want to offend 2% of the population.
You're darn tootin'. You're darn tootin'. I don't, man. I saw a article in the Austin Chronicle, and I took a picture of it. I wish I could find it. Maybe I bet I could find it, but it's probably lost to the ages. But it was in like 2017, Christmas time, and it was. I really should find it. It was like it was almost a parody article. It was like why you shouldn't. So in Austin, there's a really famous airport control tower in this neighborhood called Mueller, an old airport control tower that was from like the 60s, and they just never tore it down when they built the new airport. So every year they write Noel on it. And this person was complaining about that, saying it's offensive to non-Christians. But the whole thing was, I'm a Jewish woman and I'm fine with it. But for our Hindu and Muslim friends, this is unacceptable. And it was just the perfect, like, what are you talking about exactly? You don't want us to celebrate Christmas because you're Jewish, but not for you. You're actually doing it for the Hindus and Muslims who are too intimidated to speak out about how offended they are. And it was perfect. But it was literally in physical form. So I took a picture of it with my phone, and then God only knows where it is now.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. Everyone on the internet has started to figure out that all the super like brain rot, cringe, mainstream Christmas music that is forced down everyone's throat every Christmas season is all written by people who don't believe Jesus is the Messiah.
Yeah, everybody's learning things that we've known for decades, John. Isn't that exciting? It must be crazy, man. It really must be crazy to be having all of this information dumped in your lap in a matter of months.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be you're supposed to have to like work for this information. You're supposed to have to like wade through like images that are seared into your brain. You know, you're supposed to have to find this stuff on like image boards that like no sane adult would ever be seen on. Like that was the beauty of 4chan, was like, it was just so offensive on the face of it that like you had to not be a normie to even be there. Like, it's not like they had a method to keep normies out. It's just if a normie went there, they would immediately leave.
Yeah,
that's all what it was.
From the UI to the inappropriateness combined. Yeah, it was normie repellent. And now we have a lot of people jumping on the bandwagon being like, Harrison, you didn't even know that, you know, it's something that we knew that we forgot. That doesn't even matter. You know,
dude, I had a guy call in, claiming I was hiding something, or claiming I didn't know something about General Patton. And then I referenced something. He was like, what? And I was like, you don't even know. So then I'm like telling him about what happened to General Patton. Yeah, dude, people, hey, we don't get no respect. We don't get no respect over here. All right, let me check the. By the way, if you want to super chat, the only way to do it is through Rumble. So you got to go to Rumble. Although I don't think I can get any I mean, nobody watches this on YouTube. Share the YouTube link. We should
Hey,
share
yeah,
the YouTube link.
it's not too. It's pretty cool that we're on YouTube at all, but
I'm
no,
surprised. I'm
yeah,
actually baffled that we're
it's a little
on.
odd. It's a little odd, but yeah, man. The truth is that me and you have forgotten more stuff about this topic than people have still learned at this point. Remember that 5 hour long documentary that we watched like 10 times?
I
Remember
have no
that?
idea what you're talking about.
Dude, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, maybe. All right, hold on. Are we live on YouTube? I've never actually checked. I've never actually even seen if like us streaming to YouTube works.
No, it works. Oh, yeah, yeah. It
All
totally
right,
works.
tight. All right, view on YouTube. Let me see.
But do you really not remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yes, I know what you're talking about.
Are we not supposed to talk about that? Is that like forbidden? I don't know.
Ooh. All right. What is going on?
I don't know.
Whew, okay, sorry. I don't know if y'all heard any of that. I was just trying to check if YouTube was streaming and its audio was going, but then I was on Rumble, so I tried to unmute it and actually I tried to mute it and actually unmuted Rumbles. Then I had you talking and YouTube and Rumble. So there are three of you, and I have no idea what was just happening. Coop95 with a $20 super chat. Coop95, you are a one-man band here who should be making everybody else feel ashamed. Great War Room show today, especially the part about Civil War. What's the second bumper song that says annihilate, kind of techno? My GF hates the Moonbase show opener, but I love that French song. Thank you. Let me see if I can find that song.
Hold on a second, bro. I thought you and her were gonna listen to that song and have a good time. What did you do wrong, bro? I need more information here. How did you make her hate this song? What have you done?
Yeah, that's a very good song. I don't know if
I mean, we're gonna have to change the song if his girlfriend doesn't like it. Like
honestly, we will. Honestly, Coop, you've earned it. Do you want us to change the song?
What kind of music does she like? We'll put on slow.
Whatever. Yeah, and we'll go. Well, I will re-edit the intro for you, Coop, and I'm literally not even kidding because you have given us like hundreds of dollars, and it's
we want your girlfriend
the least we could do.
Of you watching this stream. That is very important to us.
Yeah, so we want her to be happy. So you let us know what songs she likes.
I'm gonna have one like made for her. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man. Basically, the Civil War thing is a very, very interesting topic. I would love to show you. Do you remember that guy, that British documentary filmmaker? I think his last name was Thames, Thames. He had like that classic, like that funny British voice you do, that old timey British documentary voice. That was like his actual voice. Like now in the Lebanon, that voice that you do,
yeah.
that's his actual voice. And he has this documentary called like The Agony of Lebanon, and it's on YouTube. And I swear it's a precursor to exactly what is going on. Like every time I hear you talk about Civil War in America, it reminds me exactly of that guy's documentary. It sounds exactly the same.
Interesting.
Yeah, like there's this one scene where they interview guys on the streets who are, armed. And he's like, what are you guys doing out here? He's like, what's up with this rebellion or civil war? What's up? And then they're like, no, we're out here with these guns to get our leaders. Like, actually, we're out here to get our leaders. And it makes me feel like, Republicans, when they lose their mind, or former Republicans, I should say, or the right wing, so to speak, the red faction, the American red, not the blue. If we do take up arms and we get out there and someone interviews us, it's literally going to be exactly that scene replayed. It's going to be, no, we're out here actually taking up arms against the right-wing leaders specifically.
Wow, in a fantasy world, that would be what happened. That's what happened in Lebanon, huh?
Right. And it kicked off because, and I'm not trying to give the deep state any ideas here, because they can totally do this exact playbook. It kicked off because of someone opening fire on a bus of foreign illegal immigrants, refugees.
That's right.
Right. And so the anti-refugee sentiment is actually something they can use as a powder keg to kick off a massive conflagration. So you see, by Donald Trump sucking BB's kosher PB, it's actually saving the United States from a civil war. That's what you ingrates to understand.
Uh-huh. Saved, huh? All right, tight. I can see we are live on YouTube now.
Oh,
Hell
wait,
yeah.
I didn't say any of this on YouTube. Wait a second.
Yeah, I know, right? This is the thing. It makes no sense why we are allowed on YouTube, but we are. So here we are. Hey, by the way, before you came on, I was describing what we're going to be doing here today, actually.
Best
Because what's that?
Best
Did you hear
videos.
me? Did you hear what was happening before you came on?
Videos. Yeah,
Okay. By the way, Crash Out Bandicoot 22 found the song "Annihilate" by Will Sparks. Is the song that I play in the War Room on the War Room. So yeah, Coop, I'm not kidding. You have your girlfriend tell us what song she wants, and that's what we'll do. Mr. Non-PC, excellent War Room shows lately, Harrison. I featured yesterday's show on my channel along with an intro. You are like Neo lately in this mopey world. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Non-PC. I love you. Coop95, keep Boys as the opener for the show. I just overplayed the song in the car. But find that second War Room bumper song for me, please. I'll have to call in to the War Room. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot found it. Annihilate by Will Sparks is what it's called. Annihilate. Okay, so shall we preview my very rough version? You guys are getting a real treat here. Okay, I hope you appreciate this because I'm a perfectionist, and what I'm about to show you is not fit for release. I should not be showing this to you. Okay, so I hope you appreciate that. I hope you give me a little bit of leeway. It's not going to be the polished production that it will one day be. But the thing is, I'm running out of time. Because people are going to not care about what happened in 2025 in about 2.5 weeks. So I'm finishing it up quick. I need your help. Some advice on how I should carry this through. John, are we ready? I see you're muted, but are you watching? I'm going to need your input.
I'm ready.
All right.
Let's rock and
Here
roll.
it is. This is 2025 year in review.
This is going to be rated R, pretty much.
It will be rated PG-13 to be sure. R, in fact, it does have a curse word. So here we go. This is it.
That was funny.
Y'all let me know what you think.
Mandrake, I suppose it never occurred to you that while we're chatting here so enjoyably, a decision is being made by the President and the Joint Chiefs in the War Room at the Pentagon. When they realize there is no possibility of recalling the wing, there will be only one course of action open. Total commitment. Mandrake, do you recall what Clemenceau once said about war? He said war was too important to be left to the generals. When he said that 50 years ago, he might have been right. But today, war is too important to be left to politicians. They have neither the time, the training, nor the inclination for strategic thought.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Longer sit back and allow communist infiltration, communist indoctrination, communist subversion, and the international communist conspiracy to sap and impurify all of our precious bodily fluids.
Woo! Woo wee.
What an ending.
Pretty intense, right?
Bro, that was awesome. What a horrible year. No, I'm just-
What a crazy year.
Yeah.
I know.
90% of that was horrible.
I know. I showed my wife and she's like, could you add some nice things? She's just like, why is there so much war? And I'm like, nope, I got to show it raw. I got to show the real deal. Yeah, so pretty crazy shit. Let me, this is my editing window here. You know, I should probably mute it so it doesn't blow y'all's ears out. But y'all can't hear that, can you? Is that making a ton of noise?
So far, I do not hear anything.
All right, cool. Yeah, but all right. So what did I forget? What am I missing? Chat, go. What do I not have in here?
Man, that's a good question. I can't think of anything.
I already have a bunch of things. Well, for one, I'm gonna add a bunch more around the Charlie Kirk assassination. Like I'm gonna add the just shoot me guy. I'm gonna add the footage of Charlie Robinson jumping off the roof. Whoever it is jumping off the roof.
Oh, maybe some clip of Candace.
Yeah, I'll probably include Candace. I'll probably I don't know. What do y'all think? Like this is the problem with oh no, I was actually saying this right before you came on. I think the problem with our particular, actually it was because I got distracted by trying to say the word peculiar.
Is that for real, bro?
Yeah, it's real. Shut up. Our area of expertise is so unique and particular that you really can't like get AI to help because it doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about.
We're beyond AI.
We're like, yeah, beyond AI. Or I'm like, what are the, most viral, like important videos of the year? And it's like, it gives me 10 videos. I have no fucking idea what it's talking about. It's like, this person scored a goal in this soccer game and this person wore this to the VMAs. I'm just like, no. What
Are you serious, bro? Okay, let's do that. Can you literally do that right now? Can you go to an AI and ask it? I would love to do this exercise.
I will in just a second. Let me see what the chat is saying. Right. Somebody just said something I wanted to respond to, and I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, somebody's saying I need more vocal stuff. Yes, I would like. I was about to say that. I would like to be able to find. I'd like to be able to search and find the best Alex Jones rant of the year. Do y'all have a favorite Alex Jones rant of the year that I could add in? So that's what it's missing. At the end, I need Alex to bring us home. So let's see. Oh my gosh, more chats. Let's see. The JFK speech from June 10th, 1963 at the American University, where he tells us to put ourselves in the shoes of the Russians. What do y'all think about that? Also, Harrison, it's got to be over 1,000. I'm not sure what any of that is in a reference to, but
well, I mean, it sounded
yes, but yes.
I never heard that speech. Put yourself in the shoes of the Russians.
Is he talking about MLK? MLK gave a famous speech against the Vietnam War. That was really famous. I'm not sure what he's referencing, but anyway, so I'll show you what I haven't used yet.
No, that's a really awesome highlight. I love it. Trying to think of things that you missed 2025. So
I mean all the recent stuff, obviously. I need this is only up through August. And yeah, again, it's hard to know like what, like Hail Kanye's song. I mean, that famous Kanye song from this year.
Shoot.
Yeah, like almost forgot about that one. But that I feel like is famous imagery. I just want the famous imagery from this year to like sum it all up, So obviously,
right. I know how I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to go on some social media.
Okay.
And type in
You want me to do this? I can
Yeah.
put it on the screen. I think. Let me do this. Do, 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 do. Yeah, song is just so tight. And I feel like that monologue from well, here's the other thing. So it's all in order. So I tried to just put things as they happened in the order that they happened. So I didn't give myself a lot of leeway in like matching stuff to the words, or one thing I would want to do is put all like the badass cool stuff at the end. So it is more of an uplifting thing where it starts off with like all the chaos and all the misery, and then it ends with Elon Musk at the inauguration or whatever. But
Best clip of all.
But I didn't give myself that leeway. I wanted it to just be a journey through 2025.
Chronologically.
Yeah, but the monologue from Dr. Strangelove, I feel like is like what I keep thinking about when it comes to the Republicans or anything, when it's like, when they realize there's no possibility of recalling the wing, there will be only one course of action available: total commitment. I feel I'm like, that's what we need. And then he's like, they used to say that wars.
Mamdani. You didn't put Mamdani.
I did put Mamdani. I included I included his speech, that famous, damn. So this sucks because now it's like blasting in my ear so loud, but y'all can't hear it. I can't remember exactly where it was, but yeah, I had the shot of him just at the
Mark
debate.
Levin, dude.
Yeah.
The strikes on Iran, that's a pretty big one.
Yeah. I don't think I actually have the actual strikes on Iran. I have Iran striking back. That's what this stuff is. And then Mark Levin talking about it. There he is.
Oh, okay. There it is.
There's old man Danny.
What? Okay. How about Eric Adams in his Jewish Jedi get up?
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oh man, Eric Adams wore the most insane getup ever. It's robes with Jewish stars all over it.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Jewish Jedi, the Jewish Jedi, and then you could also do.
I think they call those the Sith.
What about Mangione? Was that 2025 or no?
He did not shoot in 2025. The only thing I think from 2025 would be right. Wait, unless I'm crazy. Hold on. Luigi. Yeah, I thought that was like before the election.
Yeah, you're right. That's way back. Okay.
No, it was after. So it was December 4th, 2024.
Bro, so you should put a scene of the protest in Mexico where they put Puta Yudia.
Oh yeah, I need the Mexican riots. That's
There's
right.
The One Piece, the Zoomers doing the One Piece themed revolution in Peru as well.
Nepal. Oh, Peru?
Yeah, Peru and Chile probably as well. Maybe Nepal. I mean, it's just even in Mexico they were doing.
Well, okay, that's the other things I was trying to stick entirely to American stuff. I didn't stick to it completely, but obviously Israel and Iran stuff has to do with us. But yeah, if I expand it out to the whole world, then it's just like literally an impossible task. Although I did that. The one thing I did include was the flag raising in England.
Okay.
The raise the colors trend.
The lady getting the Bulgarian gypsy fighting with that young lady.
The Bulgarian gypsy fighting with the young lady.
The lady who has the axe and the machete. It was a Bulgarian gypsy.
Yeah, I have that one.
Ilhan Omar giving a speech.
Yeah, I was trying to think, like, were there any big speeches? I was actually going to try to find, because Trump actually gave a really good speech in Saudi Arabia early on.
Man.
Where he was like saying like crazy awesome stuff. I was trying to find that, and it was like a really epic setting. But yeah, I was trying to think like intense speeches. Oh, we got Pope Leo blessing the water. That's a good one.
Yeah.
More like ice raids.
Oh, ice, yeah, of course, bro. What are we thinking?
AOC saying some dumb shit. Yeah, I do. I mean, I do have a bunch of ice raids in there.
Just pick the craziest videos and just
yeah. I try to pick just crazy videos. Oh, we got the Indian festival,
Jeez,
of course.
bro. Yes,
right. That was a big one.
That was huge. I love that. Okay.
I don't think I don't have any of Netanyahu yet.
Wait,
actually,
Netanyahu,
yeah.
Going around saying I didn't do it.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I want to do the one I'll do of Netanyahu will be the Eighth Front War, where he's sitting there talking about how we're taking over TikTok. I feel like that one is like the iconic one for me. Somebody said Tesla fires. I have a lot of the Tesla fires and the Tesla protests. That's some of the funniest stuff. Yeah, like this stuff, burn a Tesla, save democracy. And then like there's all these just goofy boomers dancing around like fucking idiots, thinking they're doing something.
Huge.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff like that. The Epstein tape release, I thought that was a good one with the minute cut out.
Yes, I immediately recognized what that meant. It's pretty profound, actually.
Ted Cruz and Tucker Carlson. That's a good one.
All right, I'm going to go. What month do you want me to check?
For what?
Videos. Events.
I forgot what you were doing. So how about May? I didn't have a lot for April or May, I don't think.
Okay. June seemed pretty busy. Here's May.
Yeah, June was very busy. Oh yeah, I do have some more. I saw somebody saying I needed more intense like Ukraine stuff. I do have some more intense Ukraine stuff. I have the grandmother.
Bro. I have amazing footage from Ukraine. The boat, oh man. If you go to my X page and type in must watch.
Okay.
I have some must watch footage from Ukraine.
Wait, is it the bird's eye view of the ship getting hit by the drone bomb?
Well, there's that one right there. I like that one that you pulled up right there. But no, what I'm talking about is point of view of being on a boat dodging drones. It's really, really exciting.
Oh shit! What is it called? Must watch.
Yeah, everything I put must watch
is a must watch.
Could be overlooked and is irrelevant. No, I'm just, yes,
epic footage. Come on, take me, bitch. That one.
What's that? Come on, take me, bitch.
I think that's the one you're talking about here. Let me.
No. Oh yeah. You're.
Let me do this. Hold on. Let me take this. I'm telling y'all, it's like hard to explain, but like the studio is so freaking wonky. It like doesn't make any sense. I literally like can hardly see any of it. It's like I'm like trying to run this studio in a browser window, but imagine you're trying to run it and it's like zoomed in 10 times. So I can either like only see a couple chats or I can only see like what's in my preview. It's very bizarre. I cannot figure out how to fix it. So let me, all right, remove that and then add. I could show y'all. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to share a different part of my screen. All right. This one you're talking about?
Yeah, that's like the whole thing is awesome, man. Just like go to like halfway through. And so like this stuff will be exploding like right next to them. Here, skip like halfway through.
Wait, can y'all hear that audio or no?
No.
No, let me.
It's a pretty good song.
Yeah, we should be able to. Yeah, no, the song was tight. That's what I was hoping you would. Dang, so they're just rolling around in like an airboat with a bunch of shotguns. If I do this, what happens? Oh,
I see it pretty good. No, it's good. I could see it.
Well, but then I can't see anything. I just hit full screen. Figuring things out, guys. Don't worry about it.
Let me see.
Damn.
I don't see too much.
Dude, it's gonna be what we're doing in a couple years, bro.
Probably. Don't worry. American manufacturers have created bullets that tumble in the air to take out drones. You see, because if the bullet tumbles, then somehow
It'll take out the drone.
it'll take out the drone. That's all you need. You just need contracts, more contracts, more contracts, and technology will save us. That's all that was ever needed.
Dude, it's funny because I was going through, like, I don't think y'all understand how much I bookmark shit, because I do. Most of my show prep is just bookmarking shit, and I'll go back and research it or whatever, but I just bookmark everything just in case. Especially, like, I'll bookmark stuff if I think I might want to look at it, because, like, y'all know sometimes your shit refreshes. So, like, I got this plugin on Chrome to help me sort my bookmarks, because Twitter, you can't search more than like 30 days back into your bookmarks. And it took like 3 hours for it just to like collate my bookmarks. And I was trying to do it month by month. And I bookmarked something like 5,000 bookmarks a month.
Whoa.
So it's just, yeah, it's absolutely nonsense. So I'm like trying to go back through, just like scrolling through my bookmarks, and I'm scrolling for like an hour. I download like 4 videos, and I'm on the same day. Like, I still haven't gotten out of the day. Dude, this stuff's pretty tight.
Oh yeah. Oh, that yeah.
Yeah.
That'll definitely get you taken off YouTube. But yeah, that's a big deal. Yeah. So apparently I say must watch quite a bit.
Well, you got a lot of things that must be watched.
Yeah, but that video footage, man, of the river fighting.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Pretty damn cool. Yeah, there's a lot of Ukraine stuff. I did include the like actual big bombing. All right, you know, I'm just gonna mute this shit too.
The robot, man.
Oh, wait, let me share this.
There was a Russian.
Yeah, that robot attacking.
That was awesome. There was a Russian robot that got debuted and then just fell right over.
Oh, really?
That's pretty funny.
Did you ever see this one?
Yeah, that's great.
That one for sure is one of the top. And then this one,
this is hilarious, man.
Goofy fucking. See, these are hard because what do I choose? You know, do I choose the posturing? Do I choose the kicking? I like these two guys marching at each other. That's my favorite part.
100%. That gave me a chuckle.
There's the Yemeni Houthis here. Oh yeah, this is her. So this is
that was a tribal meeting that they bombed.
So this is one that I originally had the subtitles, but I think it's just distracting, and hopefully people who know the clip will recognize it.
Oh my gosh! There's no way.
There's a little Easter egg for you. Moonbase command, Moonbase adherence. Now you see the tricks, the tools of the trade.
Do you want to put anything for like a clip of like an MMA knockout or something, like best MMA knockout 2025?
Yeah, if something big happened. All right, wait, we got a bunch of chats here. Let's retouch on these. Inback 6877. Put that put Rabbi Shmuley in the edit, I think is what you're referencing. I should. What did he do? Well, yeah, I definitely need to put Dave Portnoy. I want to expand on that one.
I need you to put Anna Kasparian acting like the bent over Jew.
Oh yeah, that is a good one. Oh yeah, maybe what's her name? Candace doing the head bob thing.
Yeah, okay. These are 2 winners for sure. Those are 2 excellent clips. Dude, you have Nick in there? You gotta have Nick.
I have Nick. I have Nick and Alex and Dinesh D'Souza during their big debate. Yeah, because I was trying to figure out. I mean, I guess it would probably be the Piers Morgan debate at this point. I think that was the biggest. I don't think that's just like a bias, or maybe him and Tucker.
Him and Tucker was a big deal.
That one was a big one.
That one.
And I have the clip of Tucker on stage in July.
That was good. No doubt. That's excellent. So May, I couldn't really find anything interesting in May, believe it or not. I guess not much happened in May.
That's what I'm saying.
Social
Observer for $5. This is what Grok came up with. Okay, so
yeah, I'll be right back. My phone died. I'm gonna grab my other phone.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't work. For some reason, you can't. It's hard to share links with Grok. I had that same trouble. But yeah, I can't see your thing. Let me see. Copy link address. I will try it. I will endeavor to satisfy. Yeah, I can't see the thing you sent. Sorry, it just goes to the Grok homepage. Social Observer. Apologies. In back, you cooked with that strange love shit. Thank you. Cheerio. Speaker Johnson lighting Hanukkah candles with Temu Obama. See, but is that really a powerful image, or is that just something that happened this week? This is the other difficult thing about trying to edit or trying to compile a year's worth of information is like, I've done this before. Last year, I asked people to call in and tell me what they thought the biggest story of the year was, and like 90% of the people said a story that had happened like within a week. It's like, does it just seem like it's the biggest story? Like, what happened in January? What happened in February? What happened in March? Were those not bigger? Coop95 sent over $1,000, referring to the money you said earlier. As for the JFK speech, I sent you both a screenshot on X and YouTube of it to listen to later. Thank you, Coop95. I will. Hello, Maga Kitten Ultra. One of our regular viewers here. Who is the black kid who stabbed that kid at the track meet? That, of course, has to go in. Not Kilmar Obrego Garcia. That's the other one, although he should probably be in there too. My fucking nemesis. I mean, he doesn't know who I am, but I hate him. So whatever that makes him and I, whatever that relationship is. Kilmar Obrego Garcia. And then Carmelo Anthony was that guy's name. Carmelo Anthony killing Austin Metcalf. Maybe the video of Metcalf's dad getting kicked out. Remember that happened? What else we got? Possible February InfoWars shutdown, according to Alex. That is the latest. That is the latest. Which is, again, it's interminable. September 2nd, Alex Jones has leveled up again is a good rant. Okay, thank you. Thank you for answering the question. My question previously for our new viewers is what do you think the best Alex Jones rant would be for a 2025 year in review? Ideally something uplifting, something empowering, because we got a lot of clips of depressing bullshit. Alex Jones has leveled up again. Very good. Owen, put in Owen quitting. That's pretty funny. That would be funny. Owen's in here. Owen, I did him for the swatting.
Yeah. Owen doing his monumental like first live stream could be cool.
Oh, there's this is the Ukraine bombing all of the Russian planes. Crazy robot attacking the Chinese. And then I just included this to be like, this was the year that 3D video became a thing. This is one of the best clips of all time. Have you seen this one, John?
Yeah. Something like that just happened again.
It did. I know it happened multiple, but this one's amazing because the ribbon is literally holding the bridge together.
Dude, no.
That's what happens. No, it doesn't just break, dude. She cuts the ribbon and it breaks. Like it's like a Mel Brooks cartoon or like Mel Brooks movie or something. Like literally the opening ribbon that they're cutting is the thing holding the bridge together. Watch.
Dude, no way.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. I really can't believe that.
Oh, American Pope. That's not a bad idea. Thank you for that one. We did get a new Pope this year. Thank you. Then he blessed some ice. But definitely maybe the image of him coming out on the balcony. That's always a cool one. Make me say what? Clown car. Honk, honk. Honk, frickin' honk. Yeah, thank you everybody for liking and sharing everything. I really, really do appreciate it. Alex with the Hitler stash. That's actually one I have in my list. That was an iconic look. Excellent. Yeah, Charlie being murdered, then Milo saying he's coming back, and then he didn't. Jay Portnoy trying to hammer a nail. Was that this year? I'm already probably going to have 2 clips of Dave Portnoy because I feel like out of context, the sign's a bit much. Okay, the sign is a bit on the nose. I feel like it needs Dave Portnoy crying next to it to get the context.
Okay. I think the sign will get us kicked off YouTube. You should probably take that off the screen.
That's true. It will definitely get us kicked out of Dave Portnoy's
bar.
book. Yeah, his bar, his strip bar.
Dude, the scene with Dave is him arguing with the guy who works for him, and then there's a scene of him like arguing, cussing out the guy who works for him.
What?
Dave Portnoy is like,
oh yeah, where he's like, "You work for me, bitch."
Yeah, that's a good.
I have the Epstein binders here.
Oh my gosh, dude!
I actually doubled up on those shots.
I hope all those people are not still getting paid to post.
Dude, what a bizarre series of events. What was that about? Diddy? What, or is there any iconic images of Diddy? I guess just in court. That was a pretty big story. Someone throwing pennies at him. Yeah, that's the one I want to put in. Of Dave Portnoy. Faux show. Did this year make you feel empowered? Fuck it, let's keep it real. I know. Well, I don't know if you heard earlier, but it's a pretty heavy video. We got to remind ourselves that we can get out of this. We got to celebrate at least some of the victories. I mean, we have shit like this. This was what we have to celebrate. So do that.
That was a pretty good clip of the other lady. Let me see the other lady. I mean,
yeah. Oh, I do. I need to include both, don't I? It needs to be this part.
Dude, how did they find this person?
Oh, so good, dude. And it's like, I swear there are like signs, like the fact that this would happen. Like she's not a right winger. She's not like a white supremacist. Obviously, she's an actress in Hollywood and a pornographic actress at that. Like, it's not like this Sydney Sweeney chick is whatever, but just it's like, okay, we get this viral video of her just rejecting this smarmy, school marmy kind of look at, like, right at the same time that like everybody else gets fed up with apologizing. It's like symbolic.
It is.
There's some crazy, man. We had some crazy plane crashes this year.
Dude, endless plane. I mean, that one,
I
hate that one. I hate that one.
Wild.
I hate that one. It was transporting fuel.
That's what happened.
That one seemed like terrorist. That seemed like a terrorist attack. I didn't like that one at all.
Crazy, dude. Oh, dude, I've never seen this video of the people running. Can you imagine? Just
not a
what
fan
the
of that one.
Fuck was that?
Yeah,
dude. This wasn't real, right?
Zionist Zeppelin.
This wasn't real, was it?
No,
I assume this is AI. Was this real?
Maybe not. You can't.
I don't think so, because it's the only angle I saw of it. I feel like if it was real, I'd see other angles. See, that's how you become a professional conspiracy theorist, right there. The known unknown, the unknown unknown, and yet I know it. Just kidding. Anything with Thomas Massey and then Trump crying. Harrison for 2028. I close on a nearly 3,000 square foot house tomorrow. Yay, death contract. Congratulations, Coop 95. That is a major accomplishment. I'm very proud of you. That's a pretty big house. It's a pretty big house, isn't it?
I'd say that's pretty big.
I never know what square footage is. What's your... Well, whatever. We don't have to tell. I don't fucking know. I know 500 is 5 feet by 10 feet, right? Wait.
Yeah. No. 5 feet by 100 feet.
That's wrong.
Wait, no.
That's 50 square feet.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It matters, John. This is Coop 95, our greatest sponsor and chief
producer,
communications expert. I don't know. He's got some sort of meaningless title, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's pretty big. I think that's more
Commandant.
Than that.
That is.
Commandant. Commissar. Party commissar.
He's our party commissar.
That might be fake, but nonetheless, Rex Jones called it the Zionist Zeppelin He made me chuckle down.
That's what you see. That's the title of the.
Nice, yeah. See?
Oh, we got the International Chabad Conference.
Oh my!
There's some imagery for you.
I'm actually uncomfortable, very, very uncomfortable looking at that.
I mean, it is so weird.
It's bad, Harrison. It's just bad.
I mean, it's just like because it's a thing, we just sort of accept it. But like the fact that there are like thousands of these guys that all look exactly the same, that all dress exactly the same, and it's just they're just everywhere, and the hat and the black coats and the beard, and it's like, what is this? I mean, it's like it's like sci-fi or something. It's like, and I guess that's what it is that it's they set this tradition up whenever this was the height of fashion, and that just was the fashion forever. So it feels like this throwback, but it's like, who are these guys? It's
nice, man.
It's weird, man. It's also interesting that they never seem to get any. They never get any shit for being, exclusively male. They seem to avoid.
Yeah,
avoid
if you
any.
show this to a, feminist, it does not occur to them to say, "Wait, where's all the women?" But if you show Middle Eastern-looking men having a male-only space, immediately, well, they must be abusing women.
Dude, they don't even care about Islam anymore. Everything's so stupid. Oh, here are two pretty crazy ones. This was the Israeli missiles hitting Iran state TV while she's alive. That was pretty wild.
Yeah.
The same thing happened to this one. The power went out because they're like being bombed. And they like hit the power.
Oh man, that might be from 2024.
What?
The clip of Bibi Netanyahu running into the bomb shelter. It's a killer clip.
What? I never saw that one.
You never saw him jogging?
No.
It's hilarious. The cameraman is running. He's running. It's so good, man. Here, wait.
All right. Let's find it. Hold on.
How are you gonna find it? What's your secret?
I don't know. I'm gonna search it.
That guy looks fucking inhuman as fuck.
You know who that is?
I know who that is.
That's our God Emperor, sir. Yeah. You will pay homage to him. He is the superior human being, please.
Shit.
What was I just looking for? Oh yeah, BB running.
Yeah, that's probably all you have to type. Just BB running. I just want to know what year. I don't know if that was 2025 or 2024.
It sounds like it'd be 2025 because when would that have happened in 2024?
When did the war happen? I thought it was 2024.
Well, the bombing of Iran was 2025, and the counterattack was 2025.
I don't know.
I cannot find it.
BB running to a bomb shelter? No way, you can't find it. Oh, you're making me do this. All right, there you go.
I've never seen this video.
Oh, come on, it's viral. Everybody knows this video. BB running into bomb.
I'm not finding it.
Even like my mom knows this video. Not that I have a mom, but so where would this video be? You'd have to go to Telegram. Okay, I'll use Telegram. See, that's why Telegram is so popular, because why the fuck is everything missing? Why is it so
everything's
hard?
missing? Well, Twitter just has the worst search function. I don't understand why it's so bad. It would really be a gigantic benefit to be able to easily search things on Twitter. I mean, the way that they have the media tab is so retarded. Anyway, what else we got? We got Larry Ellison, the Stargate project. I want to highlight that a little bit. The what hostage video?
There's a few.
Just Another Channel suggested one, but I don't see his original tweet.
There it is.
What'd you find the Diddy raid? That's a good one.
No, I found the video of BB running, but
all right, you want to send it in the Privo chat? Alligator Alcatraz. That's not a bad one.
Yeah, this is pretty funny. Man, these are pretty funny.
MGT. I should include MGT. But what about them? This is the difficult part. I got a year's worth of video of the DEI chick flying the helicopter directly into the airline passenger. That is actually one of the very first videos on here.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's this one.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
Yeah. So this is that one. Bang. Those two. Bang. For some reason, there are like 9 helicopters in the first part of this. Like all these. Yeah, we got, terrorist attack in Vegas, terrorist attack in New Orleans, space rocket launch, inauguration, securing the border, crashing a helicopter, burning down California. This is I think this is one of the craziest videos of the whole year. And I can't, and the problem with this one is that it is vertical and it's really long. So I had to speed it up and crop it in. But the actual like full length video is so goddamn cool. And that's actually sped up twice as fast, but just one of the craziest things ever. It's I think it's a SpaceX rocket exploding.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what it was.
I mean, it looks like a fleet of spaceships or something. It's so awesome.
Yeah, I love that video. It's really cool.
Like, what is this? Like, how did it leave behind? I mean, I guess it was just falling apart, leaving behind chemtrails, as we in the business call them, but just strangely beautiful. The fraud in New Orleans. Oh, I also have where is it?
So
the Indians waiting in line. Oh yeah, this guy crashing this car. That's a pretty big one.
Dude, the Houthis have some pretty funny videos. Them some goofy.
Add some KGB for flavor as well. What does that mean? Who's KGB?
We're not allowed to talk about the KGB guys.
Alex Jones interrupting your show the day Charlie Kirk and mentioning how he was now in Valhalla, and the Kash Patel saying the same thing a few days later.
So
that was an interesting event.
Does that just mean Kash Patel listens to Alex Jones? Is that what that means?
It was pretty on the nose. I'm glad you picked that up, Vanilla Gorilla.
Bro, how has no one noticed that before?
I pointed it out on the day.
You didn't say anything ever.
Can I interview Ashton Parks, aka PPP, about Canada one day? Espresso Racer, I shouldn't even say this. I watch too much Kino Casino, to be honest with you. These days, it is the thing I have playing in the background constantly. I think those guys are hilarious. So I would love to interview PPP whenever he'd like. PPP. Tell him to hit me up. What was that, John?
Can you show people dying in these clips or no?
Potentially. The Supreme Court lady. I see what you're saying. Oh, the New Jersey drones. That was a strange. God, see that type of stuff where it's like that went on for like a month and there was no answer, and that was it. Nothing happened. Y'all remember that? Remember New Jersey wasn't under attack by space aliens earlier this year? Did we forget? That shit was crazy. And there was other crazy stuff going on at that same time. What else was happening at that point?
Chinese spy balloons. No.
That was kind of what I was thinking. And I almost wanted to start the whole thing off with the Epic Red edit, but it would just be me straight up stealing like his entire video. It's the intro to mine, so I'm not doing that. But that I feel like is a defining one of 2025 as well. And actually, this I don't even know where to find this now.
Oh man, I didn't know this was. So there's we just got to be careful that they don't like say that we're promoting terrorism.
What?
Because there's like these clips of Hamas like dropping bombs like in the.
Are you sending stuff to me?
I sent you not anything promoting terrorism yet.
On what? What'd you send to me on?
This is in DMs on X. I don't know how you're gonna pull that
up. I'll figure out a way. We'll make it work.
Yeah, here I found a clip of a Hamas guy just walking straight up to a tank, climbing on top of it, and then dropping a bomb in the open hatch. It's pretty cool.
I think I remember that one. That one was a pretty crazy one.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta at least do one of those, right?
By
It's
law.
a pretty iconic moment of 2025. I think everyone's gonna. That's part of the zeitgeist. So yeah, I sent you some good ones. Hopefully,
damn, we're killing it on X. What's up, everybody on X? How are y'all doing? Hit that share button. Say what's up in the comments. X is like, it's weird. It's our most viewers and least active chat. It's kind of strange. Give us a shout out. X files. What do you call people on X? I'm gonna call them X-Files.
Man.
All right, you're sending me stuff on DMs. I'm checking my DMs. That's what we're doing here. We're checking DMs. All right. I've never seen that. What about the video of Netanyahu saying that he read that book?
Oh man, the Rome one.
Yeah. I see. These were 2024 there. That one's 2024. The goofy Houthis.
They were goofy as hell, man.
There's some goofy Houthis you got there.
That is a hell, but that's such a funny video. They're just funny, man. It's hard not to put it in, but I'm sure they're still doing that dance in 2025. Like
it's an evergreen video.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go ahead and pull these up so people can actually see what we're talking about. This is a audio visual medium we're working here, so I will now be.
All right, these are the
filling half that
I just pulled up impromptu.
All right, I'm having to share my screen a whole different method now. I think this is the one I want. Oh, you know what? Let me get out of my.
I believe in you. Your message.
Let me not live stream my inbox here, just in case. Not that you'd see anything, except for how little I check my inbox. So, here them Houthi boys doing a little jig for their homies.
Is it not funny as hell, dude? It's pretty fucking funny, dude.
Nah, dude, they're scampering around.
I like the back. That's actually pretty baller when they go backwards. I like how it's like literally no one's moving. Like it's a whole crowd. Wow.
I should have done it so I could hear the. Hold on.
Well, what kind of music is it going to be? Just like
I don't know. We got to figure it out. Wait. Let me do this again. Let me start over.
You think it's possible that the chat can hear the music?
Yes, there is a way. I have a method. If I go to window and I click share system audio, it might be kind of fucked up for you.
Okay.
And the audience, the crew, the chat can tell me, the crew can tell me if it's echoey or anything. I think it might be echoey for you, John.
That's fine.
What I think. What do we think?
Pretty cool.
How's your girlfriend feel about this one, Coop 95? What if this was our intro music? What if our intro was me and John doing this dance?
Dude, look at them, man. Look at them.
Oh, they're dancing on top of it.
I like when they go backwards. I do like this part. This is pretty cool.
All right, pretty tight. I'm into it.
Put a part in. That's the one. If you're gonna put a part in, put the one where he's backpedaling. That's a pretty cool part.
Bro, that was in 2024, man.
Come on.
I'm a slave to the timeline, John.
All right.
This is a year in review, not a year and a couple days in review.
Is this clip?
That's absurd.
Is this clip endlessly? Did this clip
looping?
Loops into itself perfectly, bro. I'm in a trance. It's just endlessly turning the same corner.
I bet we could mess with it a little bit and it would be like a perfect loop.
Man, BB Daniel running endlessly is hilarious.
Just running in a circle because he keeps turning right, so it actually kind of like looks legit.
So I gotta make it. Gotta make it. He never makes it.
He's still running to this day. Turn left, BB. You've got to turn left.
This is symbolic of their mindset. It's like just endlessly making the same mistake. Going right back where they started.
Oh man, that's so good.
Yeah.
That's badass.
See another couple funny ones.
Let me see. We got any other super chat? Alex exploding over Owen leaving. Yeah, you should find something with Chase in it. Love that guy. He does some good rants. Yeah, what we do?
Just his face going insane on the camera was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean there's that really cool video you did with the sports car with the guy burning out.
Oh yeah,
that could be a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one, man. Let's think. What else?
God damn, BB is just running in a circle.
Yeah.
As fast as the rockets. As the rockets fire. I thought it was saying he's fleeing as fast as a rocket fires.
All right, you got the other one.
He's as fast as a rocket.
Yeah. You believe that Chaputza.
He's running to make sure that
more
he's running to make sure. This is from October 7th, and he's running to make sure they don't deploy the military.
Right.
He's rushing to make sure the Hannibal directive is going to be followed.
Shoot, man. You could do a clip of an Israeli soldier losing his mind, throwing pills all over the place in the hearing.
Okay, I could. That's something I could do.
Oh, those are pretty horrible images. But here,
the Jews burning deer in the middle of the forest. That one was crazy. Dude, did you ever see that one?
I think I saw it for a second. That was pretty weird.
Bro, that one was wild. Here, let me pull this down. Sorry, I'm like losing my voice, so my voice keeps cracking.
Oh,
I went through puberty a long time ago. It's not that.
Like last afternoon.
I mean, yeah, at least that long ago. Oh God, what do I even search? New Jersey creepy deer sacrifice. Like, I don't know. Shabbat Shalom. New Jersey friendly fellas hanging out in a totally normal way.
That'll bring it right up.
New Jersey men of faith have barbecue in forest. What do I search for this? New Jersey deer burning. I don't know, man.
Yeah. New Jersey deer burning. That's a good one. New Jersey deer burning.
We've got it. We've got, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Deep in the woods of Monsie, New Jersey, Jewish men were discovered performing a burning ritual on a deer in a fire-restricted area. The animal was laid on a pallet with sticks piercing its stomachs and eyes. The men quickly fled when confronted.
What in the Muncie boyology?
What
in the Muncie boyology is going on here? I think it was some black guy from New York that found him. I mean, my favorite part is how they try to actually act nonchalant.
Yeah, I mean, they belong in the forest. Look what they're wearing. It's totally normal.
You're the bad one for bothering them. Like, literally, I mean,
You're not supposed to make fire over here.
It's the type of thing guys, you look suspicious. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you just nothing over here. It's like there's a burning carcass of a deer 3 feet away from you. You're trying to act casual, really?
They're going on a hike. Look what they're wearing.
They're going on a hike. That's exactly right.
Don't be anti-Semitic.
Who, me? Man, MAGA Kitten Ultra gifting memberships like she's freaking Santa Claus over here. Red heifer sacrifices. That's not a bad one. Red heifer. Like, what else? Like, were there other any like?
Well, I have something, but I don't even want to show it. But here, look at the funny ones I sent you.
Well, hold on. This isn't funny.
No, just skip forward a little bit, and it's like really cool. Right here. This is the part. Exactly, bro. You went right to it. This is the part you got to put. Put music to it.
Can you imagine the balls?
Dude,
the dude is. Wait. Hold on.
Kill filming it while doing it.
He's filming it. You noticed that too. I was thinking this was a body cam. The madman has a bomb in one hand and a phone in the other. Wait, I saw it too. I thought I saw his shadow. You could like see that he's filming with his hand. That is insane. And what is it's like a tea kettle?
Yeah, it's weird. They just pull the lid off the top. I don't know anything about it. I'm not a terrorist, so don't ask me.
The mad lads, man. I mean, say what you want about it. This dude has. Oh no! Wait.
What?
It looked like he had a phone in his hand. I definitely thought he had a phone in his hand.
That's what I thought too.
All right. Well, we both saw that for some reason. That's weird.
So I know what it was.
I know because I think it just pointed down and we saw his hands are empty. He must have just been holding his hand that way when he jumped. Yeah. See.
No, totally
I guess so. Come on.
Maybe not. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's a GoPro.
Well, that's what I was thinking, but then we both. Oh yeah. See, he used his other hand there. I don't know, it looked like it, but regardless, can you imagine what it would feel like to be climbing on top of an Israeli tank? Dude, I mean, that must be the most wild adrenaline rush of all time.
The whole time he's doing it, the whole time I would be doing it, I'd be thinking, why is no one watching?
Blowing me up?
Yeah, like why is this tank just completely unsupervised? Do their bosses just want them to fucking die? Like, what is this?
It is crazy. Let's see. She doesn't watch the show. Maggie Kitten, thank you. You're generous as you are beautiful. Coop95, she doesn't watch the show. I just play that song way too often. Oh, wait. Did I already read that one? That was an old one.
That's good.
Some English protest, yes. I do have the raising of the flag. If we can, if you'll give me a moment here, I will give BB a rest.
Oh, bro, look at the other ones I sent you.
Oh, did you send me more?
Yeah.
Well, it's hard because I can't. All right, let me take it down.
Look, come on. Oh, Charlie Kirk's wife, or fake wife Erica, fake crying. That's a good one. How about the clip of her putting eye drops? Bro, did you see video footage before she went on the stage with the pyrotechnics? She's putting eye drops to make tears. It's on video.
Stop.
It's on video, I swear. Everybody in the comments was like, why was this filmed? Why would this be filmed? Do they want us to notice? It's too weird, bro. Who would film that and publish it? Like, come on. You want me to find that one?
I guess, yeah, you can find that one. I did. Nick Fuentes accepts plea deal in battery case. From home confrontation.
He batteried someone.
He batteried somebody. He's a battery.
That's going.
That's good. Good for him, man. I was worried they were gonna like throw him in jail for this.
He's gonna pay $635
for a broken iPhone and complete 75 hours of community service. Oh man,
they got him.
Oh, that's amazing. All right, Nick Fuentes. This message for Nick Fuentes. Nick, let me come film your community service. That's 75 hours of pure content they're ordering you to create.
Someone give this message to Nick.
That would be amazing. 75 hours of Nick Fuentes going around town doing good deeds for people. They just sentenced you to become Mr. Rogers 2.0. Began when Roge approaches Berwyn home to film after his address spread online. Video shows him spraying her, pushing her down the steps, grabbing her phone and stomping it. That was a baller move. You got to give it to Nick on that one. That was one of the realest things we have ever seen.
I mean, whether I agree with it or not, I loved it because it was hilarious.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
I mean,
dude, that voice, that is the fakest. That is the fakest shit I ever heard in my life.
Dude, it's like his enemies just make him look like a badass. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Man,
Milo says anger management classes. That's also hilarious.
He wasn't even angry. He's perfectly calm. What the hell?
Look, that I would also love to film, but
Yeah,
that's
that'd be
probably
pretty
less
fucking
likely.
funny. Imagine him.
I
just
mean, we're
going-
talking Sopranos 2.0. Sopranos, where he has to go talk to the therapist, like that, but with Nick Fuentes.
Let's
Would
do
be
it.
the
man.
funniest
That's
fucking
super
thing ever.
funny.
Somebody
Yeah,
who's good at AI, please take a scene from The Sopranos of the therapy and put Nick Fuentes with one of his rants.
look
That would
at
be
Matt
hilarious.
Matt Forney, you're a fucking idiot. Nick Fuentes,
Convicted criminal. That's really funny.
I think some really good ones now. You got to.
All right.
Some of them are visually appealing. Some of them are funny. Some of them are very controversial.
Well, all I see is the house with the
House is funny.
secret weapon.
Yeah, that's just hilarious. And
I see the
then-
guy with no shirt, but I'm not gonna play that one.
Okay, his bottom half looks really funny if you look.
Yeah.
And then the last one I sent, Erica.
This one.
Hey, check this out, dude. What is this?
Those eye drops gotta hurt.
Okay, what? Whoa, dude, wait, that right there.
That's
That's not it. No,
that's not Tear Solution. Wait, that's
No, that's not it.
that's her wiping a tear, and that's also not at the wake.
No,
This is the wake.
Yeah, that wasn't it. Oh my god, dude, I can't handle this. Did you see how angry she was at Candace today?
I did, yeah.
Oh man. Okay, I actually can't look at this too much. Oh man.
She's out here vibing.
Dude, she pulled that shit out. Did you see my post of the guy with the headset saying, "Now make her say Shabbat Shalom"?
No.
It was funny. Anyway.
Wait, so you don't? What do you think? What you think she's faking it or something?
Oh man, I've seen some stuff that's just completely bombshell on her. It's just horrible, dude. Horrible stuff. She couldn't remember when her anniversary was with Charlie Kirk, and then on video she can't remember the anniversary. Just nothing. And she's like, "Yeah, I just get all the dates mixed up." That's a direct quote. She said, remembering the kids' birthdays and then remembering the anniversary, I just get all the dates mixed up. And it's like, wait a second. Like, that's what someone says when it's all fake and they're just remembering the dates because they're briefed on a character they're playing.
But she did get married to him.
Well, but why would she not remember the date? And then,
but then what? She isn't really married to him?
Well, it's just a formal, like, celebrity type marriage thing. But then
I mean, but still, I don't know. That doesn't seem like
you're saying that it doesn't make sense for her to forget the date, and I agree with that.
No. I'm saying
no, it doesn't make sense. That's what you're saying. See, that's the thing, man. You're trying to argue with me,
but it's also but what was the circumstance? Because being on air.
When did you get married? She doesn't.
Okay, but was she on air? Was she doing a podcast?
Remember, she says I always forget. Like she literally doesn't know.
I'm just saying, I can't pronounce peculiar when I'm on the air. That weird shit happens.
Forget when they get married, guys.
Dude, no, it's not about forgetting when you get married. It's about like when I'm on air, I cannot add 15 and 12. Like that's an impossible task for me when I'm on air.
Is a beauty pageant champion and music video actress, and just hosted this massive, funeral, crying in front of everyone. So if you want me to believe that she's uncomfortable expressing herself in front of people, that is not the case.
I'm not uncomfortable expressing myself in front of people, but when it comes to numbers and I'm on air, shit gets mixed up. Or like remembering dates. Like if you asked me my anniversary on air, I genuinely not sure if I could remember.
Bro, you're a guy. Guys never remember that.
No, I know my anniversary off the top of my head.
But you don't know it.
Dude, here, I'm gonna look it up. Erica,
bro, it's bad.
Kirk.
And that's just one thing. That's just one thing. There's
but what would that prove? I mean, they got married. They were married for 9 years. They had 2 kids together. Are you saying that this Erica Kirk is not the one that married him, or that
did they have 2 kids together?
They at least 2. Yeah, I think the rumor is I thought maybe she is pregnant with Charlie's baby, but that may have just been a rumor.
Okay, so have you seen the videos of Charlie with this child that's supposedly his?
I've seen a few, yes.
Yeah, it's really weird stuff. The kid's trying to get away from him. Yeah, seriously, go watch it. The kid's trying to get away from him, and he has to constantly pull the kid back, and no picture
Bro.
exists showing the kids' faces.
Well, no, well, I don't think any pictures exist of my kids' faces
You're
online.
not like a celebrity out in public every day, right?
There would be even less pictures if I was.
How's that?
Dude, why would
How can you control if people take pictures of you or not? What do you mean?
well, because you don't upload pictures yourself,
No,
and
they
you
take pictures, right? So it's like he's a public figure with his kids in public.
well, he's not. He doesn't go out in public with his kids.
Of course he does. They're all from the back. Every single photo is curated so that you can't see the kid's face. There's tons of photos of him.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess somebody could clandestinely take a picture of the kid's face, but like obviously they. I mean, I do the same thing. I don't upload. Typically, I don't upload pictures of my kids where you can see their faces.
No, I'm not saying you upload. I'm saying the every single photo that exists of him in public, the kids' faces are strategically not in the photo. It's
right.
weird. No,
Same
he's not taking the photo. He's not taking.
I know. But even picture or like if it's a picture of me and my family, I'll put something over their faces.
No, he's not in control of the photo at all. Like it has nothing to do.
I know
with
she is, and she doesn't want her kids' face.
Either people.
Anybody around him taking pictures of him with his kids will know not to put the kid's face on screen. That's not. I mean, the only way that would happen is if like he's out in public with his kid and somebody recognizes and takes a picture of the kid, and even then, I bet they watch out for that and would like issue takedown requests.
That's pretty crazy, man. To think that there's no photo at all whatsoever for a guy this famous.
But so, not really. I mean, why would that be crazy?
It's not like they're covering the kid's face, like, oh, don't take a picture of his face. It's every single photo like is in an angle that you can't see the kid's face.
Right. That's strategic.
Right, but
I'm telling you, I do the same thing, man.
Right, but there's literally no celebrity you could match this to, right? So like, if I say, let me find like Will Smith's kids, let me find Leonardo DiCaprio if he has kids, I don't know, any of these guys' kids, right? If they're trying to hide their kids' faces, they have to put like a hoodie on them. They have to like, it looks like organic, like, oh, they're trying to stop people from taking pictures. It's nothing like that. It's like weird. It's different. So then anyway,
that's not weird, man. So what's the theory? The kids don't exist. The kids aren't his.
So how would they stop me from taking a picture of his kids if they don't know me? How do you explain that?
By not having you around the kids.
No, they're in public, like around tons of people.
They're in public. Well, I guarantee you they always have security around them. I mean,
it's pretty weird.
There's not really what.
I mean, regardless of how they did it, it's pretty strange, right? Because there's tons of celebrities in the world, and we all know what their kids look like, right? No one's like hiding their kids.
I hide my kids. A lot of people on the right wing hide their kids for sure. I mean, I can't think of any off the top of my head right now.
Top level famous. It's kind of different.
I don't think it really is, man. I don't think that is proof of anything.
So it's not one thing, right? But it's just odd that other people don't have photos. Not them not uploading it. That's one thing. But random other people.
Why would other people upload photos of their children?
Well, because they're at events with their kids.
They don't go to events with their kids, though. That's the thing. Like, if Charlie Kirk is in public, every video I've seen of him with his kids in public is either like, there's like that one video of him at the Fox News studio where the girl runs up to him, or they're just like at a park by themselves, or they're at like, a mall food court or like a restaurant with just themselves. But he didn't like bring his kids to TPUSA.
Yeah, they're very secretive about their kids. Like, for example,
I would be too. The man got shot in the neck. I think he had a good reason to be worried about his kids.
Yeah. I just don't know how much control you can actually exert. Like, for them to actually achieve that, even in their lifestyle, to literally have no one see their kids. That's pretty crazy, man. That's a big achievement. I actually don't know how you would do that. But
I really don't think it's hard. I mean, I also haven't looked for pictures of kids. Maybe they're out there, but
all I know is I'm looking right now. Literally, there's none. It actually says that they actually haven't even told anyone the name of one of their kids. It's not even disclosed. It's that secretive. Like it's very
Good.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, but what is? I don't get what's suspicious about that.
Well, you have to take everything as a whole, right? So like you have to be able to like determine when someone's like full of shit, right? So Erica Kirk is like very obviously performative and full of shit, right? So if you can't figure that out, that's just, you know, you're just lacking discernment. And that's my honest opinion, because it's kind of fucking obvious. Like you have to look at the video of where she is look at the video of her talking about her marriage. She can't remember anything. It's horrible. It's stupid.
Send it to me then, because I can't find. I searched. I'm searching for it, but I can't find.
That's just one. But then there's also the video of supposedly her being speechless and head over heels, like giddy upon just laying eyes on him. It's like the dumbest, fakest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like honestly, it's dumb as fuck.
When she's going on his podcast for the first time.
Yeah, like do you actually believe that, bro? Like, come on, man.
No, I think she's playing it up a little bit.
No, that's called acting, because it's fake. What do you mean playing it up?
Okay, yeah, but it's also what
you mean, dude?
What? It's what girls do.
No, girls don't do that unless they're
fake. Oh my
fake.
God, I'm so nervous.
Deceitful.
You're just being flirty,
bro. It's
but wait. But the claim that you're making is that she was in a 9-year honeypot marriage.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah. What's so weird about that?
So was Charlie in on it, do you think?
No. He's the target of the honeypot.
You think for 9 years she tricked Charlie Kirk into falling in love with her, and then what?
Like Kash Patel, you know, kind of same thing. Like we're gonna say that's not a honeypot now?
Legally that is not a honeypot, John. Legally, we have to say that's not.
Oh man. Anyway.
No, I mean, okay, but I mean, but that's not. But
no, I mean,
if they have 2 kids together and get married, then yeah, I'd say that's a little bit more than a honeypot.
You can just do IVF. Like a homosexual man can just have sperm extracted into a cup. Like that doesn't mean
anything. But what would be even the purpose of that? Like what? I don't.
What would be the purpose of that?
Yeah.
So they have, you know, Erica Kirk's dad worked on the Iron Dome for Israel. He's in the Israel department of Lockheed Martin. Right. So they're literally just Zionists, like hardcore Zionists. And then, so she's in the house with this guy. And so who is this guy? He's the single most important person to manipulate the conservative youth to be pro-Israel. And then when he stops doing that, she takes over the organization and says that his legacy is actually to be pro-Israel.
I know, but they could have done that with literally anybody around him.
I mean, everybody. It's not just her, right? It's a lot of people. It's not just her. But
he was also deeply pro-Zionist.
No, he wasn't.
He was.
Yeah, but then he wasn't, right?
Yeah, he started to move away from it towards the end of his life out of a sheer coincidence. But that doesn't make any sense. I mean, she was married for 9 years and had 2 kids with him, all in preparation to assassinate him. He wasn't the person he was at the end of his life when they met 9 years ago, right? This is.
So hold on. So you acknowledge. Try to follow me. This is very simple. So you acknowledge, you who don't live with the guy, not even that close to him, you know that he stopped being that Zionist. I know it. We all know. Tons of evidence for that. But Erica Kirk doesn't know it?
I think she did know it.
No, she said that his legacy is to be pro-Zionist. That's what his dying wish was, for her to take over and make it as Zionist as possible. That's what she's claiming now. Come on, bro.
That's
the exact opposite.
Because obviously, I mean,
she knows that the rabbi threatened her before he died, bro. She was there in his house. Like, what do you mean? She's denying all this happened.
She's denying that he turned against Israel, and basically what we have.
He did.
Yeah, I know he was getting frustrated with. I know. But it's different though, because you got to think about this as they do. They have a religious devotion to Israel. And as absurd as we consider that, you have to think about it that way. Like you have to understand
Whether
that
she's a true believer or whether she's deceitful is irrelevant. The point is that she knows better than me and you that his legacy was not to make Turning Point USA 100% Zionist and subservient to Israel, right?
I don't know, man.
No,
I
it's
don't
not his
know.
legacy. That's exactly the opposite of his legacy. What do you mean?
No. Again, I think there's a nuance here because I guarantee you, if you could talk to Charlie Kirk before, and I mean, he basically said it, he's like, his devotion to Israel, the state, never went down. He got sick of these Zionist pushers. He got sick of like being their mouthpiece and being their PR person. But I think he was getting fed up with them, and to them, it would have looked like he was a completely abandoning ship and betraying them. I completely understand from their perspective how that's exactly what it would look like because he didn't want to carry water for them anymore. But I also think he was trying to navigate it in a way that he could still go out and say, I am fighting for Israel. I'm, right. Israel is the chosen land, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, it's in Israel's interest not to self-destruct. And we all agree on that. I mean, it is in Israel's interest not to self-destruct. And what they're doing is bad for Israel. We all agree on that. But
right.
I mean, that 100% that he's not necessarily anti-Israel by telling them not to do these foolish things. He's not necessarily anti-Israel because it was foolish.
Cube95 says he was on the level to have paparazzi. Harrison John is right. I guess I was about pictures of his kids.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think you can
on pictures of minors. I'm not sure how he did it, but you can Google search. There is no photo of his kid's face. Now, maybe they just sent cease and desist. Maybe they just threatened lawsuits. I mean, they did something.
I don't think anybody was trying to get. I don't know, man. I think if you
don't think people want to take pictures of his kids just for the fuck of it, just to put them out there. I mean, that's what paparazzi do, right?
Think about everything else you said. This man had Mossad working. You think they can't stop people taking pictures of kids? Like, I don't know, man.
Okay. So he did. They did stop. Look, I'm not saying how he stopped them. I'm saying they did stop them. Right? There is no. You're saying that that's not suspicious or strange. Okay, I understand that, but the point is that you have to take everything as a whole, right? So there's the video of him with the child that's supposedly his. The kid's trying to get away from him. It's a very awkward video. It's weird. Right?
Dude,
I mean, that's it. You can watch the video. The kid's trying to get away from him. It's really awkward. You have
the 1-year-old kid.
It doesn't look like someone playing with their father. It looks fake. And then
if you can send me the clips, I'll play them. But I have no idea what to search to find that. I mean, I've seen the video of his daughter running to him and jumping into his arms. I've seen videos of him walking around carrying his children and hanging out with his and talking to his daughter at restaurants.
You just have to take all of this information as a whole.
But just imagine. Okay, none of this makes any sense. So was he? So he was being fooled. He was honeypotted into marrying a woman, living with her for 9 years, having 2 children with her.
Maybe
all in preparation for her to take over the Zionist TPUSA organization.
Why would they have to be preparing? What do you mean?
Why else would she? Why else would they have her honeypot him?
Well, it's his handler. That's the closest point liaison into the system, right? That's the handler. That doesn't mean that they know he's going to turn. It's to manage him from inside. Why would they not have a handler?
Possible, but that doesn't seem like.
Well,
he got his start. Like he got his start from Zionist money. Like, and he was already established by the time he got married to her. So he was being handled from the beginning.
Yeah. But then they introduced her to him. Right. So he got introduced to her by that system, by Zionists specifically. Right. So that's how he supposedly got hooked up to her. Right. And so who is she? She's the child of a deep state Zionist operation. And then further than that, there's much more than that. This is just, we barely even scratched the surface on this girl. There's so much stuff that I haven't even said. That is very, very convincing.
What would the point of any of this be though?
She's just his handler. What do you mean? The point is in case this happened, and then look how they're handling it. That's the point.
Why would that be necessary?
to control the youth.
They could do that with anybody within and they don't need to have his wife do it. It doesn't have to be his wife. It could be his second in command. It could be Andrew Colvett.
Is Andrew Colvett being Zionist right now?
I think all of TPUSA is, yeah.
So there you go. So it's not one or the other. It's all of them. So yeah.
Okay, but again, so how does this relate to there not being any pictures of the kids?
No, nothing. You can ignore that. It doesn't matter if you think that's weird or not. I personally think that's impossible because you can't control what I do with my phone, right? So you're saying that his squad of 5 guys is going to control thousands and thousands of strangers using their phones. That's not realistic at all.
He just doesn't take his kids in front of thousands and thousands of people.
No, they do. They're in front. They're on stages. They're on stages in front of thousands of people.
I don't think they've ever been on stage with their
go
kids.
Google it. I just saw 20.
They've been on stage with their kids.
He brings his kids on stages all the time. There's tons of photos. Regardless, that's a side.
Send me one. I've never seen an image.
Go on Google, type in Charlie Kirk's kids. There's dozens and dozens of photos. None of them show the kid's face. I don't know how they did it. Maybe it's cease and desist. Maybe it's some kind of, I don't know. Who knows? This is just something weird. You can't control how I take a photo, right? If I'm in the crowd, how am I not able to take a photo of the kid's face? That's kind of strange.
Dude, there's no pictures of them on stage, man. I don't think he's ever brought his kids to an event.
I just saw tons of photos, but anyway, that's not the point.
So you gotta send me one. I'm looking them up right here.
You're changing stuff. Listen, when they're
no, dude, this is all part of it. I'm trying to get the full picture.
The most minor point. That's the most minor point. The point is, did you just have been Charlie Kirk's kids? Yeah. Look, man, these are public events.
No, they're not. This is a birthday party. They're by themselves. This is a public event, but there's no kids.
I mean, look at the one right there. That's a public event.
I can't see what that is.
They're on a stage.
I can't tell that.
It doesn't matter. I don't know how they managed to get no pictures of their kids. I don't have an answer for that.
They just don't take their kids anywhere. Look, there's them on a beach.
They're at a football game. Dude, come on, man. Look, thousands of people.
They're in a skybox. They're in a private box.
That's not a skybox, bro.
It is. You think he's going to?
You can take a picture, man. There's no one stopping. It doesn't. I don't know how they did it, but it's weird. That's a public event. Anyway, the point is that when you're joining the FBI, they tell you if a 9 or a 10 female suddenly acts like she's head over heels for you, you're supposed to not think that's real and fall for that, right? That's how they train people in the FBI. And then you can see the video of her acting just absolutely ridiculous, as if he is Clark Kent, as if he is, the most handsome guy she's ever laid eyes on. And it's just entirely fake. It's just fake. It's very obviously fake. And, she's not actually going to act like that to this guy. Like that's, if you've ever, if you have any street smarts, you would know that this guy is not making girls cream their pants on first sight. Like, come on, dude. Like, that's stupid.
But that's not on first sight for her. That was when they were like newly engaged.
Okay, then it's even more fake, right? So it's so obviously fake, right?
Dude, she is like being silly. She is like
just watch the video,
playing it up a little bit.
She's claiming she came in focus. Dude, the way she locked eyes onto him and has this facial expression, it's pure manipulation. It's obviously he's a target and she is a predator. It's actually super obvious. And then you're saying, why would they do it? Literally look at what's happening. Do you really think that Erica Kirk is the actual spiritual successor of Charlie Kirk in Turning Point USA? Do you not think that's weird that they brought his wife to take over? What about traditional values? I thought she was taking care of her kids. Now she's going to be in charge of Turning Point USA. Well, since when was she involved in any of this?
So these, I mean,
she's not the actual
this has nothing to do with anything. Like what does any of that mean?
In charge of Turning Point USA now. Okay. So what do you mean it has nothing to do with anything? So she's in charge.
But that means that she was set up to be in charge. I mean, what is suspicious? I mean, in my view, it seems like they met each other when he was kind of getting started out, and
look at how they met each other. Look at who introduced them.
I know it was some weird connection, but like this is who they hang out with. I mean, this is who they are, right? Like, yes, her family is this like Zionist defense contractor. He is obviously a superstar of the Zionist political, influence world. Like that's who they're going to meet. He's not going to meet a girl at a Starbucks. He's going to meet her at one of his events with tens of thousands of college age girls there, or as part of his job.
Right.
Like,
And all the guys, all the
wait.
super rich, handsome guys that she's met in her life. No, it's Charlie Kirk that the fucking sweeps that she really, really wants to be with, right?
I mean, yeah,
that's not,
dude. Have you seen some pairings? I mean, I know real life pairings that are made a lot less sense than this.
No, I know, but
the dude was like 6'4", high school football player, like, and an incredibly powerful man at 22 years old. Like, yeah, dude, girls cream themselves for that. Actually, that is exactly who girls go nuts over.
It was pretty fake, but the point is that she is not the organic successor of Turning Point USA, right? She was not even.
That is an entirely different claim than, she's faking her tears or not actually have kids with him.
You cannot find a single footage of a tear. There literally is no tears, bro. Everyone knows that. I mean, you can't say that there was tears. Everybody knows there's no tears. That is widely accepted that there was no tears. Her mascara is not running.
I haven't really looked.
Like I'll tell you, the internet thinks that she's evil, and this is millions on millions and millions of people now. It's not just me. I'm just the messenger. There were no tears. Her mascara was not running. Her mourning was a total bro. Her mourning was so fake. I've been around people who have lost their husbands many times in my life. That is entirely fucking fake. That is not realistic. And then she forgave the guy who killed him instantly.
I mean, I know. Like a lot of that is weird, but there's a difference between saying, gee, she doesn't look like she is really grieving that. I don't know. I don't even really have anything to compare it to. Like I didn't know her before.
Did you hear about the Romanian human trafficking that she was involved with?
I've heard that accusation, but what are the facts?
Well, I found the website for that organization, and it definitely is a real organization, and it definitely doesn't exist anymore. And so people in Romania are saying that kids were disappearing, and now the organization is no longer existing. And her name is still on the website for that organization. I found it myself.
So, but what is the claim?
That organization was a Zionist human trafficking organization to take kids to Israel, to disappear them and harvest their organs for poor Romanian kids. That's what it was. That's the claim. I haven't looked into that, but what does that have to do with Charlie Kirk? That was before Charlie Kirk. That's what she was up to before she met the love of her life, who she just took over his job after he died.
I mean, I'm just kind of confused at what the suspicion is. As far as I can see it, she is a pageant girl from a family that's highly connected to Israeli and American defense contractors. She's probably extremely wealthy. She was sort of groomed to be a celebrity of sorts, right? That's what happens when you are becoming the Miss Teen whatever, Miss USA whatever. You're trying to do that type of stuff. It's not the most insane thing to have somebody who's like a beauty pageant winner, have some, foreign charity that she runs. I haven't looked into the claims of, trafficking or whatever. And it's not entirely impossible that like she was being used possibly, maybe for Israeli intelligence, but Israeli American intelligence kind of one and the same. She could certainly be like an intelligence asset, but I think Charlie was obviously an asset, right? I mean, his whole thing was political. He was very pro-Israel. He got money from Israel to, perpetuate their movement. So it's like, what is the deception here? This all seems like, other than just the incumbent deception of like, lying about Israel because you want their PR to do better, or you know,
No, yeah, you're saying
being,
that they could have
being
just
fake
been
in front of the
true
camera, or
believers.
in front of social media. But like, what is the actual claim? I don't.
So you're saying
not
that
sure where the
they're just both
inconsistency is.
true believers and that they actually did really care about each other, but then when he gets shot brutally and unexpectedly, she doesn't actually like mourn, right? So when someone's husband dies suddenly, people don't react that way, right? So that's like kind of like a dead giveaway, because these kind of emotions can't just be bottled up, they can't just be overlooked, they can't just be band-aided over. These are things that are involuntary. Widows don't eat for like a week. Widows can't leave their house. Like, widows go through a extremely physical, visceral reaction to their love of their life suddenly being shot.
Yeah, I don't get.
Well,
I don't
anyway.
get what the. I don't get what the. I'm
I mean, everything I'm saying is
reading
common sense, bro.
comments.
Like, widows can't just be like, I'm gonna bottle it up and be fine. They can't. They can't be fine. Their other half
Okay,
just got
so
executed, right? You can't just push
the
through
claim
that.
is she wasn't.
Okay, you can
She
tell how
wasn't
much
actually sad because
someone,
she didn't actually love Charlie Kirk.
right, because you can tell how much you care about something when how people react when it's suddenly taken away. Right? This is like social science or like psychological science, right?
Well,
So if you care about something, you will be upset when it's taken away.
but if you're playing the part of somebody who care,
she tried to show she was upset, but she's not that good at acting. That's what a psychopath thinks she should do. That wasn't convincing at all. That was not convincing. If anybody has been around recently, someone who's lost their husband, you would immediately recognize that was fake as fuck. It's very fucking obviously fake. But anyway, that's besides the point.
I mean,
the point is
yeah,
that,
I don't know. She didn't. She seemed to not. I mean, the first speech she gave wasn't. She wasn't like a bumbling mess. I just again,
yeah,
I'm
it's just like a Hallmark video. She's like a Hallmark actor. Have you ever seen a Hallmark movie? That's what a Hallmark movie shows of their dream, their fever dream of what they think reality is, right? It's a Hallmark movie character showing Hallmark movie reactions, right? That's not a real reaction to losing someone that you really love to that level. It's not realistic. But anyway, that's besides the point. Now she's in charge of Turning Point USA. What do you think about that? Do you think that's organic? She had no involvement.
What do you mean organic? Oh,
Has she ever given a speech? Has she ever been involved in this political movement?
I think so, yeah.
No, I've never seen her, right? I've never even heard of her. I've never even heard of her.
Oh, okay, but again, so what? So
if that's
is
not her
that's
actual,
suspicious?
That's suspicious, right? Because that's not her actual wheelhouse up until this moment, right? So now she's going to be the prominent leader of this movement going forward. You're going to see a lot more of Erica Kirk. They have big plans for Erica Kirk. They may even run for president with Erica Kirk.
Yeah.
Right. So this is supposedly someone who was just a mom 5 seconds ago, and now all of a sudden she's going to be pushed actually beyond Charlie Kirk. So that's because she's not just a mom, right?
I guess. I mean, she was involved as previously, and
no, she wasn't
seemed to be pretty capable. I just again, so what?
Yeah, she's super capable.
So
but she wasn't involved.
Right. So but I mean, I'm genuinely confused because you're just describing the pattern of events as if there's something nefarious behind it. I don't see anything that you've said so far as anything other than like kind of what I would expect to happen.
You expect her to take over Turning Point USA?
Yeah,
I don't think anyone expected that.
What?
No one expected that because no one had even heard of her. What do you mean?
Well, when she came out, I just remember her, being chosen to lead it, and it was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but who's choosing that?
The board.
Right, so it's just Zionist donors choosing that.
I'm not sure who's on their board.
Well, yeah, they're run by Zionist donors. That's who pays for everything, right? So it's just Zionist donors have selected.
It is,
her.
but boards can be wacky.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I don't know who's on the board.
Are choosing her, and then a key part.
Again, what is nefarious about this?
So here's the key part. She is taking the narrative of what he stood for and altering it, right? So what he actually died for, what he's actually a martyr for, because when you're a martyr for something, that's your legacy. Your legacy is not what you did in contradiction to that point. You could have lived a completely horrible life, but when you have a repentance and you get martyred for that, that's your legacy, right? So his actual legacy is to stop the United States from going to war on behalf of Israel. That's his actual.
Wait. Well, that's because he
What?
died for that.
Right.
Why?
That's his legacy.
Well, that's what you believe, but
No, it's
a
not what I
lot
believe.
of people don't believe that.
No, but because they're being told by Erica Kirk and Bibi Netanyahu that, see, look at this. What did Bibi say? He wrote me a letter. Bibi Netanyahu had a personal interview with him.
A lot of people don't think Israel had anything to do with Charlie Kirk.
No, that's not the point. That's not the point. Bibi Netanyahu had an interaction with Charlie Kirk in one-on-one through the internet on a video chat where he invited him to Israel and offered him $150 million. And he said, no.
I don't think that's true, man.
Oh, really? Because people who were there said it was true.
I don't think that $150 million was ever
it's
confirmed.
Forget the money. He invited him to Israel and he said no. Right? So then Bibi Netanyahu, after he dies, he writes a letter saying the complete fucking opposite, right?
He reads a letter that he says Charlie wrote to him. Right.
Which has the 180 degree opposite sentiment of reality.
Not really, man.
No, the Charlie Kirk's sentiment at the end of his life was not pro Bibi Netanyahu, right? And so Bibi is trying to co-opt that narrative. It's very obvious.
I think it's debatable. I think that, again, this is like, Charlie Kirk was like as dedicated to Israel as you are to Lebanon, right? Like if you started to turn away, if suddenly something was crazy was happening and like turning you away, it wouldn't be like a switch flipped. It wouldn't be like now you're against Israel outright. Like it would be a breaking process. We saw evidence of that. We saw him starting to sort of buck under their control. We saw him starting to move. Like, I think it is very reasonable to believe that Israel had something to do with it. What I'm saying is taking it, at face value. And I don't know about Erica Kirk. I don't know about Charlie Kirk for that matter. But
okay, face value. He had Tucker Carlson on the stage, and they got mad about that. That's face value. So we know that that's part of his legacy. You can't say that that's not part of his legacy.
It is, but you can't then say his legacy is that because you think that he was killed for that.
Let's assume that he was killed for that. Assume
why
that you know that for a fact. Just
why?
Just for a thought.
I know that for a fact. Okay, but why don't you assume that he was actually killed by a leftist, and that maybe his wife has been shown evidence we haven't seen that makes her believe
she hasn't been shown it. Anyway, look. Besides the point.
What? Wait. Why wouldn't that? Because nothing. It doesn't.
Bro, the evidence they put forward is more dumb. Is more disproving than if they didn't say anything. Right? They put forward silly evidence. They said stuff that made no sense. Like he had the gun, but you can't see it in the video. He disassembled it, then he reassembled it. Shot him with a 30-06 when 30-06 doesn't have that wound profile. It went on and on and on.
I get all of that. So what is the claim? Erica was in on it?
No, that's besides the point. Erica and Bibi Netanyahu both did the same thing, right? They both said that no, Charlie was not turning on Israel. That now his legacy is specifically to be super, super pro Israel. They're saying that that's his legacy. Right. Dude, they're specifically saying that's his legacy.
Yes, but he was the number one Israel guy. And until the day before he died, even I'm sure at the event that he died at, he had, been pro-Israel. Like his public persona was entirely pro-Israel. We've seen, the evidence that he was, to be honest, there is no evidence.
No, there is evidence. That's why I told you on face value, because that's all we have to go on, is Tucker Carlson being given a stage. And then Tucker Carlson's content of that speech, and then pressuring him not to bring him back. And him saying,
what is the claim? Because I'm reading the chat, and it's like Harrison's playing stupid. What is the claim exactly?
I'm telling you the claim. They're changing his legacy. They're taking the narrative.
That's not a claim about Erica Kirk.
No, both Erica Kirk and Bibi Netanyahu, the whole machine.
I think it's entirely arguable whether. I mean, look, he never said he was anti-Israel in public.
Yeah, but Tucker's speech was like really intense. Like if you go back to the content of his speech on Turning Point USA, it's obviously unacceptable to a pro-Zionist crowd.
I get that, but you also have the letter that Charlie Kirk sent to Bibi Netanyahu, where he clearly is criticizing Israel for the sake of Israel. And I think in the same way, he had this, fuck you attitude when somebody told him not to have somebody on, and he thought that Tucker's criticisms were valid. Fine, valid and worth airing out. And if you keep shutting it down, it's only going to piss people off more.
The claim I'm making is that whatever percentage, let's say 10%, 15%, 20%, that he turned on Israel, it was enough to be absolutely an existential threat to their control over the youth. Because Tucker Carlson's speech.
What does that have to do with? But this is the thing. Okay, but I feel like everybody's getting confused. I'm the one that told everybody he was killed by Israel. It's people being like trying to convince me he was killed by Israel. What is the claim of Erica Kirk?
Just that she's on the same team as them. I guess but you agree with that.
Charlie was too.
No, kind of, right? Because Charlie kind of turned, right? She's like
it is an extraordinary claim to make that a woman would allow or participate in the death of the father of her children.
Right. Correct.
And that requires extraordinary evidence. The evidence so far is there's no pictures of the kids' faces. No,
she didn't mourn.
What is she didn't mourn correctly.
And then she's literally claiming that his legacy is the opposite, right? So she was there. She knows that he was pissed about this stuff. Like, for example, why would Candace Owens know more than his wife? Like, you see that?
I don't think dude, I think him moving away from Israel was not like a done deal. It wasn't like he literally abandoned Israel. It's like he still very clearly was dedicated to Israel. I do think he was moving away. I do think it was, if I was Israel, I would have taken him out before he truly turned.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying that I think that having Tucker on was the breaking point. I think that that's not
okay. But what does that have to do with Erica? But that has nothing to do with Erica Kirk.
So how does that have to do with Erica Kirk? So moving forward, would Tucker Carlson be invited to Turning Point USA events by Erica Kirk? That's the question.
He literally has been.
Okay. Is he?
He has been at a TPUSA event in between Charlie Kirk's murder and now. He has actually been to a TPUSA event.
Has he walked back the Israel shit? I mean, he hasn't really gone so hard.
I don't think so.
I mean, he didn't really go viral or anything from that event, so I didn't see anything, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So you don't think that she is misrepresenting his legacy?
Do I think Erica Kirk is misrepresenting his legacy?
Yeah, based off what we know from private messages that Candace has leaked and what you heard personally, and then the meetings that we heard that they had to try to tell him to stop doing certain things, that he wouldn't stop. And then he said, I'm an American. They can't tell me what to do. They're making me turn on them. They follow all the stereotypes.
But like he was writing a book, when he died, he was writing a book about, keeping the Sabbath. Okay. So when she does that, I don't think she's misrepresenting his legacy. He was doing that. Right.
I don't know. That's super cringe to me. I almost can't believe anyone is that weird, but yeah.
I know, but he was. So, it's like, and I assume the letter from that Bibi Netanyahu read is accurate, in which case I think I understand Charlie Kirk's mindset completely right there. I think he was like very honest in a diplomatic way of just being like, I want what's best for Israel, but like you guys are getting fucked and I'm taking heat for it and you guys need to pick up the slack. So
that's right. So he was still pro-Israel. You're saying that his legacy is still pro-Israel, but he was somehow telling him, like, for example, don't go to war with Iran.
I think if he had more time, he would have gotten increasingly anti-Israel. I do think he was turning. I do think he was getting frustrated with but it wasn't the type of thing where like he was totally 100% pro-Israel until like a month before he died, and then he died. The really famous clip of him saying that it's liberal Jewish donors. I mean, that was from 2023. That was 2 years before he was murdered. So it was like so he he was never like he was never totally silent about that stuff. He would bring up that stuff. He always kind of talked. Now the text message where he says, I'm completely done with
Okay. Is that
Israeli
really?
support. That is definitely like a symbol of where his mind was at. That was definitely like an expression of frustration. It was definitely, I think he was not joking about that. I think he was serious about it. But after that, he continued to give public speeches where he
Pro-Israel.
doubled down on his support of Israel. And, like even early on when he was like going on with Megyn Kelly, and I was like, oh, he looks scared. And he's like talking about the frustration of being like, I'm being called an anti-Semite and all that stuff.
No, he was being called an anti-Semite.
What?
He was being called an anti-Semite.
Right.
By them, I assume.
Yeah.
That's
right. You said, by friends of mine or whatever.
He's like cucking so hard for them, and they're calling him an anti-Semite.
Yeah.
Wow. No, it's horrible. No, I mean, that would frustrate anybody. That's super annoying.
Yeah. So again, I think it's like, I think Israel had a reason to kill Charlie Kirk. I think they had a motive. I think they have the capability to do it. I wouldn't even be surprised if Erica Kirk was in a position where if I had to guess, I would say Erica Kirk probably believes the official story, or she's a spook of some sort and thinks that perpetuating the official story is best for the overall. What?
Man,
what happened?
Dude, it got kind of weirdly gliss when you said that. That is creepy, man.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, dude, the audio is distinct from the video. What the heck? Right when you said spook, it got weird.
Interesting.
Okay, I think we're on to something. No, I'm just kidding.
That's it. Confirmed.
No, yeah, I think that, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. So her being a true believer and him being a true believer basically means that there doesn't even have to be a deception, because this is actually the faction that they're loyal to. They're both in on it, and they were both in on it, and they're in the same group. They're in the same cult, so to speak. So there doesn't even have to be a deception.
There doesn't have to be a deception, or like, she would be the one, if I was the one organizing it, she'd be the one I'd be focusing most on. Like, I mean, dude, there are a lot of suspicious things about it. Absolutely, there are things that I'm like, what? I mean, one of the most suspicious things is this idea that somebody called her and told her that Charlie Kirk died, and the conversation was like 30 seconds. Like, that to me is insane. That to me does not make any sense. If your wife is getting a call that you just got shot, the wife's not hanging up the phone, right? The wife's not going, okay, let me call somebody else then. Like, that to me is like, very
George
weird.
Bush, the second tower fell, like, real quick, where it's like they're just being told that it happened, but they're not reacting. No, yeah. I mean, no, there's a lot of super weird stuff, and I'm not going to claim that she's in on it. That's a little far for me. But I mean, maybe, yeah.
Well, and that's the thing to me, is just like, you can have all these questions, but like, the idea that Erica Kirk would fake a life for 9 years and have 2 kids with the guy, and it was all a fraud, and why that would be necessary, like what the play, like that, I just don't think is legitimate. And I think it's like, just has at least the perception of, and if you're wrong, you're literally just like
defaming a lady,
defaming a
I just don't like her regardless.
That's fine.
Yeah, but I mean, what I mean to say is that her persona is like a Hallmark character, right? So to me, she's a sociopath who's trying to act normal and doesn't know how to act normal. Like, it's just she's not organic. Like, it's super phony. Regardless.
People are saying some funny stuff. Undergotten sent me some. I'll bring up your pinned tweet. Thank you, Undergotten. Coop95, is there a photo of Erica pregnant?
No, I don't think so, bro.
Yeah, she's a man. That's the real answer.
Oh man, if she's a man, I'm fucking down.
If that's what you're saying. Do y'all think Die Hard was a Christmas movie? If so, is the first Lethal Weapon a Christmas movie? I think I've only seen Die Hard like once on like a plane or something. So
those are classics. I got to rewatch this. Lethal Weapon 4.
I assume they're really good. Die Hard is one of those pieces of like pop culture that it's so like celebrated, it makes me want to not like it.
Yeah, we kind of missed the boat on it, and it's like too late almost. But we'll check. I'm sure we'll check it out one of these days.
Yeah, for a while it was like I don't know, the cool thing to like or whatever, I guess. But
I mean, we
by the
should
way, I love this, and this is what Moonbase is supposed to be about. John and I have 25 years of these types of arguments with each other, and it's fun, and we both get very mad at each other, and sometimes we don't talk for a little while, but we always come back. It's always over some stupid shit like Erica Kirk.
Fucking Erica
But
Kirk.
I hope the chat's enjoying this. I hope they enjoy the back and forth.
Yeah, I think that we are the best at arguing, and I don't think you're going to find two people who are, because like people don't really make the case as sharp as Harrison or me on either side. Because me and Harrison are really fucking argumentative sometimes, and so it's like we're really good at this. Like you're seeing the summary of X, two different sides of X, embodied into two humans like going at each other.
That is pretty accurate. Mikey McCoy's on video lying, and his retarded dad still pushes the lies and doubles downs even with video evidence. That stuff is stupid. He says they get away with lying because half the TPUSA people are stupid goyim.
Oh man, we want to unplug them from the Matrix. You know, don't hate.
Y'all are, Carlos Barboza. Y'all are talking like that BB clip running in circles.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
bro.
good.
Hey, it works for BB.
It's true. That's us.
BB didn't get hit by a missile. We'll get hit with a fucking
yeah.
But yeah, no, Harrison always toe the line, man. I can't get sued, but you can.
There's no line to toe. No, I just think I mean,
that was legal advice. That was fucking legal advice.
That's true. No, but it all just gets like fucked up and confusing because like every little inconsistency is extrapolated out to be an accusation, and then it's like you're defending. So it'll be like, Candace Owens finds something suspicious and brings it up about whoever, Mikey McCoy. Then other people are like, so you're saying Mikey McCoy killed him? And it's like, no, but it's just everything gets like extrapolated out and mixed together and confused to where it's like all of these things can be true and none of them can be true. Erica Kirk can be the freaking kingpin that organized it all and was playing a freaking double agent life. Maybe she is a man and the kids literally never existed. Like, yeah, that's possible. It's also possible that Erica Kirk was a true believer and is willfully blind to the suspicious things. It could be that she's like, holy fuck, my husband just got killed. I better do whatever I can not to get killed myself. Like, who knows what any of this stuff is? I just think, I don't know. I have trouble personally having any problem with Erica Kirk, except, okay, here's one thing that is suspicious to me about Erica Kirk, and it's but even this I kind of understand, but it's the idea that like she gets so mad at Candace Owens,
right,
but forgave the guy that killed her husband. It's almost like one of those, like, it's like the Sandy Hook thing. It's like when we were in the Sandy Hook trial and the people than they were at the guy who literally killed their kid.
Hey, but that was an organic thing in a sense. Well, they were manipulated, but there was a handler that made that happen, right? So there's probably, like, for instance, Stephen Miller's wife is like all over Erica Kirk. And like there's people like steering her emotions and controlling what information she gets, and they're making her turn on Candace potentially. But yeah, she's definitely turned on Candace, and she's just like, stop it, stop hurting my family or whatever. And she's like furious.
And that's weird because Candace has always said that if Erica Kirk wanted her to stop, not just reach out.
Instead of reaching out, she did a public attack, right? And her face just looked really mad, man. And it's like, where was that anger for the murderer? But I don't know. My whole thing is that I just don't think that she was mourning, and that is obviously a red flag. And then Milo has claimed that Charlie Kirk is a homosexual. I don't believe that. That to me is too far. I can't. But Milo being a homosexual himself, maybe he knows something I don't. But I don't think Charlie Kirk was a homosexual. But if Charlie Kirk was a homosexual, then the fake marriage makes a lot more sense, because there's a lot of gay guys who do get married for an act.
That's true. I don't think he was gay, but I also think that the unique thing about TPUSA was that it was like literally chock full of like beautiful women. So I think if Charlie Kirk was really able to resist being, literally dude, if you ever went to one of these TPUSA events, I didn't realize until I was there, like Charlie Kirk was treated like a god. Like
Right,
it was crazy. He would walk,
right.
and this was like years ago before he was really who he became. But like, yeah, he would walk around with like 50 people around him at all times, just
yeah.
like mobbing him like he was the Beatles. It was
That's
wild.
cool. So that's why Catholics and Orthodox Christians were making a joke where once Charlie Kirk died, suddenly Protestants understood veneration of a saint.
Yeah, exactly.
Suddenly they understood what it meant to venerate a righteous man. But yeah, so yeah, it's all besides the point. The point is that I do not think what the point is that the organic movement in the right wing to separate from Zionism is obviously very dangerous to them. And it seems to me that the execution of Charlie Kirk is because of that, and that is the whole point of that. And so when I see people coming out and saying, no, Charlie Kirk was all about pro-Israel, to me, that means they're in on it. What you're saying is they don't even have to be in on it because they could just be Zionist. I hadn't quite considered that.
Yeah.
They could just be Zionist.
No, yeah.
Really diehard.
I definitely don't think. And again, it's like I know the arguments they make, and I can make them, and then people, accuse me of making the arguments, but I don't have any reason to say these people aren't telling the truth about it.
Right?
Like so,
what they're saying.
Yeah. So like the argument that, okay, Charlie Kirk says, I have no choice but to leave the, Israel cause. You can see that in a variety of different ways. You can see that as him expressing real frustration and putting his foot down and saying, I'm done. But that doesn't really seem to work because later he was still pro-Zionist. So yeah, but you could see it as, there were the Jewish people in his chat, and that was just a joke. It was sarcastic because he's signaling to everybody it's not that big of a deal, guys. Like literally that it would be so unthinkable that he says it as a joke, right? It'd be like me texting like, that's it, I'm a globalist now.
Yeah,
right. I could see that angle. I could see that interpretation. Yeah. And I can present these as arguments of why people might truly believe that Charlie Kirk, never left the.
For me, man, it was just the content of Tucker Carlson's speech was just I would describe it as a silver bullet right into like the Achilles heel of Zionist control of the youth. It was just so powerful, so precise, like a sniper, that it was like unacceptable for a Zionist to allow Tucker Carlson to continue talking like that. And I don't know what the future of Tucker Carlson in Turning Point USA is going to be, but he is actually not on their stage, but on his own platform. Tucker Carlson has gone on to say even more hardcore.
He is extremely hardcore at this point.
Yeah, like pretty much anti-Semitic. Like he's on the edge. He's right on the edge of anti-Semitic. Like he's really fucking hardcore. So I get not wanting him on the stage as a Zionist. Like that's very understandable. Obviously, my personal belief is that it was good for America for him to be on the stage. But I understand them telling Charlie, don't have him on the stage. That was a no-brainer.
Yeah, I understand that. And I also understand that if, like, I've always said, and it's funny because I literally have never changed my perspective from like an hour after the shooting until now. Nothing has changed for me, more or less, like really. But, whatever. I forgot what I was going to say. We're going to have to end soon. Coop95 said, so I grew up with my mom and my grandparents, so I was watching 80s movies. I love Bruce Willis, Mel Gibson, and Clint Eastwood. Alex talks about Mel and his dad. I wish he would have Mel on. That's a great idea.
Yeah, Bruce Willis.
56 Rays says, read my super chats. You ain't super chatting, bro.
No, come on, scroll up, bro. Come on.
I don't see any chats.
What the heck?
He's saying read my super chats. He's not even dropping super chats. Unless they're on YouTube. Can I get super chats on YouTube?
Ooh.
I don't think so. Hey, somebody try to super chat me on YouTube.
Man, I feel bad. This guy's trying to talk to us.
I think he's tricking us, John.
Okay. He's Erica Kirking us.
Oh, he says, read my free super chats.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny, man. That's a good
You got me.
That was good. That was clever. Kudos.
Bravo. Kudos. I didn't realize you were Jewish.
Oh man, you can't. Shekels aren't accepted on this platform.
It's actually all we accept. Let's watch Captain Undergotten here.
What's that mean?
This is our fine contributor, Captain Undergotten,
What?
who has paid us $20 to watch this video.
Oh yeah, this guy. Remember these?
Yeah, I know these. Let's watch.
Okay, these are NexRad Doppler radar bases.
Holy
There are
shit,
about
look at this.
170 of these scattered about the country, but these 8 are of particular interest, and I'm going to show you why. This is the data from each individual radar base compiled as a mosaic. We're looking at a clip from a time lapse I took in February of 2025, showing about 12 hours of radar data. And as you can see, there are all kinds of wild-looking microwave beams firing off of the radar bases, which the National Weather Service will tell you doesn't mean anything at all. But if we trace out the beams, which you can see me doing here from the radar bases which most often produce them, we find a grid is revealed. Along this grid, spirals repeatedly occur in the same locations like a piece of 1990s computer software. It's the very definition of the difference between natural and man-made. Random and unpredictable weather on planet Earth cannot possibly occur with this regularity and in the same locations without human intervention. If it were this simple to predict the weather, you would have learned about it in kindergarten. What you are looking at here are clouds conforming to Euclidean geometry, geometry not found in nature. Do with that information what you will.
Wow, bro! I finally understand.
That was great, dude. That was a really good presentation. I'll play this on my show.
These are
at the beginning had me cracking up. Bro.
Yeah, that's really funny. That's cool though. It's trippy as hell.
But these 8 of particular.
That was hilarious, bro. I have a feeling you're a very like fast and sharp, smart person. I could tell by like the way you're doing things.
Yeah, that was well boiled down, Captain Undergotten. But let's subject it to our high IQ, John. What do we think about this theory? Okay, here's plain devil's advocate. Are there not natural places where swirling formations form, and would you not want to put radar bases there?
Dude, well, the radar bases aren't there. It's the intersection of the lines. But
that is where that's where the bases are, though.
No.
I think that's what he said. Yeah, because
no, if you draw lines from the 8 bases, then there are points
where they connect, but
yes.
But like that, but like
here from the radar base.
Like that's a base.
So like this is a radar base, right? Because it's shooting out these rays. This is a radar base. This is a radar base. So it's where these intersections are.
This is which most often produce them. We find a grid is revealed. Along this grid, spirals.
See, so like that's a radar base. That's a radar base. That's a radar base. They intersect a lot, but like this is not a radar base.
Okay.
Even though it's an intersection of 5.
Right. But there has to be like 1, 2, 3, 4.
He
5,
said
6,
8.
7, 8. Nah, there's more than 8. But yeah.
Oh wait, 1, 2.
No,
3,
yeah, but I'm saying
4.
The lines. How many lines go into 1? It's like 10. It's a lot. So
yeah, a lot going to 1. Yeah.
This looks creepy, to be honest with you. I'm getting a little unsettled here.
I
mean,
this like piece of 1990s
that
software.
Part right there is
it's
very interesting. And it is interesting how these two seem to have like interplay with each other.
I mean, I think this is something we got to keep our eyes on. I don't think we can decide from this information alone. We're going to need more information. But
I mean, it's pretty uncanny.
It is.
To be honest with you.
It
pretty much doesn't miss. Like it's not like, well, because I'm looking for like formations of spirals where there's not a base, and I don't really see any.
Super interesting stuff. So if they have this control grid, that means they have complete mastery over the weather in the United States. Now, I could believe that because they did have that polar vortex come from the North Pole and hit Houston, Texas, which seems impossible. I mean, that's
which has some sort of magic involved, because what the fuck?
Yeah, that sounds pretty fake. I mean, we don't normally get North Pole weather in southern Texas.
I think the way we should probably just bring Captain Undergotten on so he can explain this. Captain Undergotten, we'll have to bring you on another day because we're running out of time here. But what I imagine, so the way that HARP works, something like HARP, which is a very simple control mechanism, is it heats up the ionosphere, which causes a rise in pressure, which then causes, it's just manipulating the pressure by applying heat to the ionosphere through radiation. So it's pretty simple. So what I guess you would have here is you would be, and you can sort of direct it a little bit, but there's not a lot of functionality, right? But if you had two of them able to coordinate with each other, it looks like there
I see what you're saying.
is something like that happening, right? It looks like one is maybe causing a low pressure while another's causing a high pressure to push it that way. And then maybe this one's causing a high pressure to continue it on. Like you would have them all chained and working in coordination to affect just overall pressure in the ionosphere.
It's pretty clever.
Pretty clever stuff.
Jeez Louise.
They get up to, and we know who they are.
Dude, this is horrible. Bonnie Blue arrested for bang bus in Bali. Like, dude, wait, what? That had so many B's. It was like an intentionally silly sentence. Bonnie Blue.
Bouncing baby boy.
Yeah, arrested in bang bus from Bali? No way.
That's hilarious, dude. That's like a children's rhyme.
Bro, maybe she's
the bang bus in Bali has Bonnie Blue.
Yeah. Bouncing
She'll be sent to jail and executed too.
Ooh, good one. Maybe she'll get 50 lashes. They do corporal punishment there.
Yeah, all right.
Man, imagine the video of her getting hit by a cane.
I bet there is one.
Dude, that has to make your your clip, your highlight reel if that does occur.
That would be good. So
any other chats? But yeah, good job, Captain Underpants, right?
That was great. Captain Undergotten.
My bad, bro. I didn't do that on purpose. My fault.
It's a good name, Captain Undergotten. No, that was excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
All right. If y'all got any other questions, get them in. We're about to close out. Do y'all want to close out with the intro? Y'all want to close out with the should we do the 2025 one again?
Yeah, dude, the 2025 one's so cool.
All right, we'll do the 2025 one again.
Let's see. Just so you guys know, to summarize the conclusion here is that it was a difference without a distinction, or a distinction without a difference, because basically whether Erica Kirk is in on it or not, she is definitely a Zionist. So it actually doesn't matter. We're arguing for nothing.
Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much. I just want to be nice to the lady. Radar bases control both the swirl position of the clouds and can trigger participation, as is visible in this image from earlier this year. X marks a radar base. The rest of the radar overlay the best is radar overlay on satellite. Okay. Yeah. So he's actually drawn the paths that he identifies they take here,
that's pretty much right on.
Fascinating. Very interesting. Thank you for the super chat, Captain Undergotten. And I think Coop95 had one more question. Let me see.
You are playing with fire here, Mr. Captain Undergotten.
I saw my father 8 days a month for a long time, so as a media impacted from the boomers in my early years, I made Die Hard a Christian tradition while I was in the Marine Corps. That's cool, man. I'm sure it's a great movie.
Live stream that shit.
I haven't seen it that much.
I love Bruce Willis, man. There's a Bruce Willis movie called Surrogates, where he's the only guy who doesn't go through life using a computer or an Android surrogate, that everyone in the future stays in their house all like decrepit and like unhealthy, and then goes out in whatever form they want, like super handsome, perfect. And it's just a robot that's designed to look however you want. And everyone interacts with the world from their seat in their home, looking really fucked up, using a surrogate. And he's like one of the last humans who like won't do that. And he's like an actual human out there. And it's one of the last movies he made. It is so good, man. Highly recommend.
Surrogates. It sounds shockingly too real.
Yeah, it was a very accurate understanding of. Oh, Harrison's gone. It's my stream now. All right, everyone. We are promoting terrorism from here on out. All right. I don't know what happened. Harrison just disappeared. That was a joke. We don't promote terrorism.
What happened?
Nothing, man. I was saying we're Zionists.
What? You told him?
Dude, no way.
Dude, I accidentally swiped left and it made me hit the back button, so I just exited out of the studio by accident.
Damn.
Is that E?
No, man. It's Yeah, bro. What happened to Ian Carroll? I thought Ian Carroll was supposed to be here. I was told Ian Carroll would be here.
I was under the impression he can come on next week. I think I just wait too long to ask people.
Probably.
He was he just launched this buyer app.
What's that?
And so he's kind of like where you can like scan
No way.
scan products and see like who owns the company and stuff.
Dude,
Yeah, it looks
so
like pretty
cool.
tight. I know. So he was like, "Oh, dude, I can come on. I'm just like kind of run ragged from this." And I was like, "It's fine, dude. Chill." I was like, "It's good. It's fine."
We'll promote his app and shit.
Yeah. So, but he said definitely, I think next week. So I'll book him for Wednesday next week.
Yeah, I want to talk about. He's been in these really intense arguments on X about the gun, the bullet.
The gun. Yeah.
I've been in some really intense arguments. I don't know what it is about gun guys and bullets. Boy, y'all American white boys sure do get riled up about gun details. Holy cow, man. Might be worse than religion. It's a bad topic. People get really insulting and mad. They're like, "You think the 30-06 doesn't come in 110 grain, you fucking idiot."
Yeah, dude. I watched the ammunition guy, the Phoenix ammunition guys thing.
I don't.
It was pretty good. But yeah, he's definitely just like, and if you don't understand that, then you're just like a fucking retard and shouldn't even be here. It's like, all right, dude, chill.
Yeah. He's like telling like special forces guys like, "You're fucking idiots," and they're like, "Bro, you're like a manager of a factory. Like, what are you doing, man?"
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know about any of that. I mean, hey, the good news is, I don't know if you heard this news, they are going to be broadcasting the trial. So
Yo, no way.
Ideally, and that's kind of the other thing about the Charlie Kirk thing is like, it's all speculation right now
because we don't
until we have the trial. And like, hopefully when we have the trial, then we can actually figure out if there are answers to this or whatever.
The guy was smiling and people got really offended by that. The suspect, Mr. Robinson.
Yeah. As I was talking about like reacting to that live, I was like, why would he be smiling? Then I was like, he might, that if he was innocent, he'd be smiling. If he was guilty, he'd be smiling, I think.
That's a good point.
Right. So I don't know.
It's been months.
It's hard to know.
Mean, it's not like he's still emotionally torn up. Like he's a human being, right? He's allowed to laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, and it's probably the first time he's out of prison. It's the first time he's wearing real clothes. I don't know.
But he's having a good day.
and hey, if I was innocent, I'd be smiling that I was in the court.
Right. And then they're going to take that, and then they're putting captions on that he is, he believes he's in a war, and that he's killed the general of the opposing side, and that's why he's smiling. That's really, to me, that seems like rabble rousing, or, trying to get one side to be totally unsympathetic and have no empathy to the other side, to just really rile up. Because like, I didn't view Charlie Kirk as a general in a side, because the only two sides in America that I know of are like, patriots or not patriots, and people who are patriots, like, we might have small disagreements, but we're not going to fucking shoot each other. And then the not patriots, they just hate America. There's people who hate America. So maybe he hates America, but I mean, it's so simple, you just gotta like put people on a lie detector test and just have them like, just ask them like, do you love America? Like, do you want to hurt America? And you ask them like the same thing in like 100 different ways. And like, they might be able to fool a lie detector once or twice, but like, you're going to get them eventually if you just keep doing it. And like, I would never fail that lie detector. Like, you would never fail that lie detector, but like, one of these guys who hate America, they'd fail that shit. And then it'd be like, oh, this guy actually hates our country. He's a fucking traitor. Like, but then it gets really dark, and it's like putting lie detectors to find traitors. But didn't McCarthy used to do that?
I mean, they still use lie detectors in the processing, to become a agent. You definitely go through a lie detector test. Yeah.
Let's just put that shit on civilians. Maybe we can use ICE.
It's very funny.
Maybe use ICE and drones. What could go wrong?
Yeah, dude. Why don't we just like train AI to measure people's faces and then show them patriotic images and then judge their reaction?
There we go. We can get Elon Musk on this, and maybe Peter Thiel. Maybe JD Vance could help us out with this.
If you love America, you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, what do you guys not love America? That's what I'm hearing. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
no, JD Vance will save us.
Tell these motherfuckers to go like the live stream. We only have 3 likes. We only have 3 likes. You fucking bums.
Dude. Wait, what
Like
live stream?
the stream. Share the stream.
We're live? No, what do you
It's
mean on
free.
like, on X or something? Like, what is that?
On everything.
No, what did we?
Oh, on Rumble. On Rumble, we only have 2
Rumble.
likes or whatever.
Rumble. All right, X people.
Wait, somebody says there's like 54 or 59 likes. It's still too little.
Oh gosh, no, I appreciate the likes, guys. Thank you so much.
61. It's 61 now.
Guys, you know
what's 144 minus 61?
Is if y'all like thought about like what guests you want us to have on. Specifically, it'd be awesome if we could get. It's so hard to have people that you can argue with. Like me and Harrison have to argue amongst ourselves because like we can't get people who disagree with us on.
It's true.
It's so annoying. Like back in the day, 2015, 2016, 2017, everyone wanted to argue. It was awesome. We had a lot of fun stuff going on with Owen, the Cuck Destroyer or whatever, and like lots of activity, lots of stuff. Nowadays, you can't get a lefty on. Like you cannot get a lefty to talk to. Like it is zero. Like we can't get like anybody to stand up against us. You know what I mean? It's kind of like annoying. It'd be awesome.
We can find some people. But yeah. Let us know who you want as guests. We'll bring Ian Carroll on. I really want to host a debate between Fuentes and Carroll. I don't think it's going to happen though.
What do they disagree on? What the fuck?
They're beefing.
This dumb, dude.
I agree. I think it's dumb too. I think they'd be powerful allies. In fact.
Oh my god, yes. That'd be fucking
right?
crazy. Yeah, that'd be nuts. Well, what are they beefing about? Just real quick before we stop, I'm just curious.
Charlie Kirk.
Just what though? Like,
basically, Ian made a video where he was like, "Nick, where are you? You should be on this. You should be like leading the charge on this." And I get what he was saying because, Nick's whole thing is breaking the Overton window around the Jews, right? So Nick's whole thing is it's not just the nation state of Israel. You're allowed to talk about the nation state of Israel. It's also the Jewish diaspora and the World Jewish Congress, all that stuff.
Kind of like hardcore anti-Semitism.
Kind of. And then, so Ian is basically saying that by researching Charlie Kirk, they are uncovering the methods and like a giant network of Zionist infiltration, exactly how it like affects, how it infiltrates Christianity and like all this sort of stuff. But Nick's primary concern is legitimacy and credibility, exactly.
So and so he say crazy shit right now.
He doesn't want to co-sign any speculation. And that was his argument, is he's just like, we are where we are now. We have succeeded so far because what we have presented is like absolute incontrovertible fact. Like we've got the names, the dollar amounts. We know everything about, what we talk about. It's very little speculation. And that's what's so compelling about it. And so he just doesn't want to enter into speculation, and he doesn't want to get mixed up in that. So, I mean, I think they're sort of talking past each other. I mean, it's funny. It's just like, once again, I'm just like, I'm friends with Nick. I'm friends with Ian. I get where they're both coming from, right? But I don't think they need to be at odds. Honestly, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna say one thing about that. Ian Carroll is talking to the youth. Nick Fuentes is like he's talking to boomers. Because if Nick Fuentes is talking to boomers, they're going to say, well, show me the proof. Well, show me the proof. If you don't have incontrovertible evidence, I'm not going to believe it. If you talk to the youth, they're like, yeah, that sounds about right. Like, I'm going to go with that.
Well, there may be some of that is, he is just sort of keeping himself to a higher level of certainty. Right. But he also said, what else? He said something else that you just reminded me of, where he said, he basically was like, we're very much in danger of a legitimate false flag, like a real false flag, like a USS Liberty or a Twin Tower false flag. Right. And so he's basically like, how are we going to make that case now if you have spent all of this credibility chasing these, wild gooses when it comes to Charlie Kirk, which, Nick's position is very much just like Kirk was Israel's guy. There's no reason they would kill him. And that's basically
So from my point of view, it's like Nick is like, how are we going to make that case? Make that case to who, Nick? To boomers. That's what he's saying by that. These older skeptics who haven't quite caught on to what the fuck's going on. Bro, Ian Carroll's moved on past those people. Everyone knows what the fuck's going on. You don't need to make the case and show me 100 bullet points. We know, bro. Like,
Maybe
falling behind the curve because you're scared of pleasing the skeptics. Who are these skeptics that haven't figured it out by now? Dinesh D'Souza? Come on, bro. You gotta forget these guys.
there's a lot of skeptics, man. I mean, did I tell you I was hanging out with my friend and I was talking to this it was these two women, and they asked me what I did, and I was like, I talk about conspiracy theories. And it was crazy because the person was like, oh, like the Charlie Kirk murder, which it's like, damn, that is not what well, actually, first they were like, oh, like the Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot. And I was like, more political stuff. And they're like, oh, like Charlie Kirk. And I was like, yeah, kind of. I was like, who do y'all think did it? And these are like total normie chicks, total normie chicks, like not very smart ladies. But they hadn't even like, one was like, I think it was his wife. And I was like, you don't think it was Israel? And she was like, oh, I hadn't thought of that, but that makes a lot of sense. So I was like, huh? What?
So what was the conspiracy? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Yeah. So why would his wife? I mean, no, man. No.
I'm telling you, dude, X may give you one impression. The world out there, there's no accounting for it. I don't know what people believe, what evidence they're following.
It's because they got that. They got their opinions from TikTok. TikTok might have had a couple videos being like, Erica Kirk is suspicious. That's all they know.
There you go.
We need to get on TikTok. Wait a second. Why are we not live on TikTok?
Why are we not on TikTok?
Wait a second, dude. What are we doing? All of you viewers are worthless and meaningless to me right now, and I only now want to pursue TikTok viewers. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn, there's something to that, though.
Stop. What's wrong with you? No.
Bro, when Tiffany Cianci is in town, she runs like a TikTok live stream whenever we're on air, and she has like 100,000 people. Like it's like insane the numbers she gets.
Let's do it, bro. We
should.
Let's go live on TikTok. Oh shit! All right, we're back to promoting terrorism. Charlie Kirk joined the jihad in his last days. That's why they killed him. It was awesome. And YOLO jihad. Oh shit!
What are you talking about? Jihad? What about you?
No, man.
What is that?
No, dude. Shekels. Shalom Shabbat.
Shalom Shabbat, everybody. All right. We're going to go out with again. You know what? Because I hit back, I got to bring it back in. So in case you missed the first part of this bombshell broadcast, the reason it's called Sneak Preview is I'm working on a 2025 sort of year in review compilation. I've only made it up to August, and I was soliciting advice, and I got a lot. I got a whole notebook here full of suggestions. So thank you to the chat for your help. Stay tuned. It will be polished and finished and even more impactful and impressive very soon. Any final thoughts, John?
No, you guys are awesome. Love you guys, and stay tuned. We got big things planned. We're gonna get famous guests and stuff, and you guys are the OGs, the original fans. Each one of you is worth 10,000 TikTok people.
You're damn right. You know what? I'm actually going to upload this so I can do it properly. Make it a real ass intro, or a real ass outro rather. Let me see if this works.
Hey man, we could have Owen on one day. We could have Rex on. We could have Jay on. Maybe even maybe you could ask Alex. Tell Alex you have someone who wants to talk about how China runs the world and blame the Muslims for everything.
The worst way to try to get Alex Jones. All right.
Come on, that was funny, man. Come on.
It was real funny, John.
Damn.
No, I mean, I'll ask him. Yeah, maybe he would want to come on. That'd be fun. We could do it.
He liked that one thing I did. Yeah, he liked that one joke I did.
Yeah, and he talked to you, right? You called in.
I've talked to him many times, but he doesn't. I'm sure he doesn't remember.
Well,
he has good memory on callers, though. He has super good memory on callers.
He does. Yeah, that's true. Better than mine. All right. Thank you, everybody. We love you all. God bless you. And stay safe out there. We'll see you next week. Hopefully back on Wednesday. Totally my fault. I literally forgot it was Wednesday yesterday. So that was on me. My bad. I thought it was Tuesday until it was too late to go live. So my fault. But next Wednesday, we'll be live. We'll try to get Ian Carroll on.
That's huge news for me. I'm a huge fan.
Leave your well, you got to come up, man. We hang out all the time. He lives in Austin now. We do a poker night.
You're talking to me? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Physically come up? No, I don't do that.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. We love you.
All right. Cool.
Farewell.
Mandrake, I suppose it never occurred to you that while we're chatting here so enjoyably, a decision is being made by the President and the Joint Chiefs in the war room at the Pentagon. When they realize there is no possibility of recalling the wing, there will be only one course of action open. Total commitment. Mandrake, do you recall what Clemenceau once said about war? He said war was too important to be left to the general. When he said that 50 years ago, he might have been right. But today, war is too important to be left to politicians. They have neither the time, the training, nor the inclination for strategic thought.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Sit back and allow communist infiltration, communist indoctrination, communist subversion, and the international communist conspiracy to sap and impurify all of our precious bodily fluids.